was already. I'm bad at everything.
It is okay. Yeah, I didn't set up the social media posts. I'm sorry.
I
But
can't
we
see
are.
anything because the glass of water's in the way.
It's fine. There's nothing to see. Hey, Savog. And Stream Elements, the chatter who's always there for us to tell us that we're playing. It's a video game that we're playing, which is very useful.
There is some really shit Minecraft content out there.
Oh, the worst.
Literally the worst. So I'm just not going to pick any of it.
Hey, hobby.
We're streaming.
We are streaming.
Well, it's nice to know.
It's
Hi,
good.
everyone.
It's good that Stream Elements tells us these things.
It'd be weird if it didn't. Hope you get better soon. Oh, thank you, Smallborg. Me too. Although I am actually having to use this as an alibi because I am this close to walking to my neighbor's house and choking him to fucking death. Because I am sick of him existing, quite frankly. He is horrible. And if I could just go a day without hearing him scream slurs, that'd be awesome. I'd love that.
He does yell a lot of annoying things. A lot.
Rocket. Hey, Primbles.
Yes, hello everybody. We are going to be doing a Minecraft today. For Longfang is not here because he's got fucking COVID. So
Thank you for the subs.
that's not ideal. Yes, thank you, Sue. Thank you very much.
Oh, they just stick-on ones so I can have good headphones. But yes, thank you. Thank you, Goth. And hello. And hey, Grox.
They were sent to you through the Amazons.
Yeah, through my wish list.
Do you remember who sent them?
I think it was the big care package from Alexis / Athena, Primbles, and Tids.
Oh, it was before that.
Okay, then.
I'm sure it was before that. Maybe?
Yeah, poor Longfang. He's been getting really ill. Wasn't us. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know then. But it's cute.
I think it
Even
might
if
have been
they're
an
wonky
anonymous
as all
one.
Fuck. Yeah, they are really wonky.
Do you want me to straighten them out for you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Steal them.
Maybe it's just my head that's wonk.
No, they are wonky.
Okay. Because I know this is.
Yeah, it's just kind
Everything
of
is fucked, and I'm dying, basically.
Yeah, there you go.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah, no, my head is also just wonky. So. Hey, psychologist. Thank you for my...
But yeah, you've been playing more Minecraft recently. And you have decided to play some hardcore.
Yeah, which just
mode.
means that I'm going to... it's permadeath. So, if I die, that's it. The save deletes itself, which is... Sure, that's fine. That's fine.
It's fine. Have you got an aim?
I want to get to the nether.
Okay. Yeah, I always think, like, to me, that's always, like, the default sort of, like, simple aim, you know?
Yeah. Hello, Mobius. How shakes? As shaky as they can be, I guess.
Shaky. I like how Minecraft is, like, God knows how many years old now.
20 plus.
And it still takes ages to load.
Yep.
As each successive form of launcher they make for it requires more preparation time.
And how every time they update the launcher, I have to spend like 2 days shouting at Mojang staff, because they're just like, well, maybe if you like tried harder to keep your account.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no one laugh at my names. I do need to change the sound. That's not my phone.
No, it's mine.
Okay.
Yeah, we need the music.
There we go.
Hardcore.
Hardcorn.
Hardcorn.
Oh, you can do that now.
Oh. Shouldn't it be corn like the band?
No, because they're not very hardcore. Hardcorn.
Good.
Cool. Let's get hardcorn.
Hardcorn.
Hey, Theo. Hey, Hulu. Nice beard. Thanks, he made it himself.
It is definitely a cultivated thing and not a I haven't got around to shaving yet thing. But thank you.
Great, I'm in the hungle.
The jungle.
Hungle.
A hungle.
You can climb up vines in the hungle.
You can climb up vines in the hungle.
And I intend to do so.
Okay.
The greatest of my ability. I'm bored now.
Just break your legs a little bit, it's fine.
Hey, I'll walk it off. Oh, bamboo. I can make scaffolding with that, which is fucking worthless, but I also want bamboo, you know what I mean?
Yeah, at least there's more uses for it now. There was that kind of weird thing, like, for a while.
Where I would dump a bunch of shit in there that had no fucking reason to be there.
Yeah.
But they'd be like, oh, we'll probably do something with that. That's fine. Also, this sounds like I'm waiting for a Zoom call with my therapist.
Oh.
Melon!
Melon.
I eat it. Melon slice. Very nice.
Melon.
My favourite melon.
Hello, Longfang, and thank
Hello,
you.
Longfang.
I hope you're feeling well, considering.
COVID is fucking hideous. So, yeah.
Welcome to the hungle. We've got lots of blocks.
We've got lots of brains. Music feels a bit loud.
Tell me, Wib, what's your secret to cultivating a beard? B36 is the only thing I have done to be better at growing a beard. But there is no trick. It's the genetic lottery, basically.
Some people are Oscar Isaac, some people are Pedro Pascal.
Do you get the genes where you can grow a full beard, or do you not? Fuck you.
My brother got the full gene beard, but he also got the go bald at 23 beard, so... beard.
He has a lot of testosterone in his system genes, then.
Yeah. It's all those kids he keeps having.
The frame rate's pretty choppy. On your thing, like.
Well, as long as it doesn't look bad on the stream.
It's probably running at like over 30. It's just I'm noticing it being a bit choppy, which is weird because it's Minecraft.
It's our craft, comrade. But I can't eat the melon. It gives you half a slice of fucking like health. That's
hey, I mean, half a slice for a full slice of melon.
That's not good.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Oh, cool.
I was about to say, were those pumpkins, but no, that's
it's a dismantled nether portal.
Oh, okay.
They usually come with pretty good chests, so.
Okay. Also, I mean, like.
Nice.
I mean, you could like make something relatively close to that.
You can't because it's weeping obsidian.
But
so
I mean, there's isn't there normal obsidian there as well?
Yeah. Why did that pop over there? That
don't want to think about that. It was weird.
Let's just leave that alone. Do you have an axe of efficiency? That's cool. Golden helmet.
Like they're not great, but it's better than no.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're not wrong there, Prime B. Minecraft is not a well optimized game, and
never has
been. Oh, and psychologists, you don't want to know what makes a quote-unquote Sigma male. It's very stupid.
It's basically just, hey, you know all those things that drive men to, like, suicide because society is disgusting? Let's glamorize that.
Pretty much.
Also, buy my NFTs. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst fucking things imaginable.
You alright there?
No. My hands.
Your hand's going funny.
So yeah, I am gonna just be near this portal.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a bit of obsidian there, so, you know, at least that means you've got a bit of a start. So that's good.
Go away, pig.
Do you mind if I mention about the hands thing, just so people aren't worried?
Yeah, sure.
Pins and needles in your hands is a symptom, a side effect of certain types of chemotherapy. You get, like, pins and needles in your hands and they go numb and stuff. Because it fucks with your nerves, because the way chemotherapy works is by targeting fast-growing cells and things.
Because cancer is fast-growing.
So lots of things in your body get affected by it, which is why it does. So, yeah.
Which is why I can't grow hair when my hair's falling out. Which is why you have trouble with growing nails and stuff like that, and all that fun stuff.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the sub there, Anachromech. 30 months. Thank you very much.
This is gonna be a gross ass dirt house because I don't care, and I need to live.
I mean, it's hardcore mode. You're gonna have to. You start with a dirt house. It's fine.
It's fine. I'll start with dirt house. I'm used to starting with what's the word? Fucking God, I can't think.
I don't know.
Like I usually put on a bonus chest just because it's just makes life a bit easier. So, okay.
Game volume might need to come down a little bit, apparently.
Okay. Thank you for saying something, because I had a fucking meltdown pre-stream because someone just came into the...
I'd say leave the music up, because that gives a bit more background.
But yeah,
thing.
And was like, oh no, it's out of sync, and refused to put a timestamp, so I just basically had a meltdown, and that's why the stream is late, because my emotional state is horrific. So just a little peek behind the curtain there. That was supposed to be funny. My bad. Okay. Oh, I hate little dirt houses like this. They're horrible.
Yeah, we only need a dirt house for the first few nights.
Yeah, and it could be worse. It could be, like playing multiplayer with Dicko. Where he just comes in and goes, oh, how did you do this? And then just ruins everything you've made.
He can't help it.
He can't help it.
It's just how he is. Even inspired me to start my own socialist grot rebellion army. Oh, excellent.
More socialist rebellion for the win. That's what we need.
Excellent. I need to get back on doing some more of those, because I'm slowly getting my way to a full 4 squads of grots. That's 120 grots, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, but also no one is surprised.
But I'm getting there. I think I'm at 90 something fully painted now.
That's pretty good.
Actually, I think I think I've hit 100 now.
Oh my God.
Maybe.
I need help, sir. Or maybe
Close to
more
that.
grass, who knows. I hate wooden stuff. It's so bad. Just thinks it's so good, but it's not.
Oh well, hello there, Const. And
Well, hello.
and yeah, see you later if you're back later.
good enough.
Are all grot rebels socialist, or are there some fascist grot rebels too?
If there's any fascist ones, we're gonna kill them.
Canonically, no, because like fascist grots are just rogue trader grots. Yeah, if you don't know...
Not every grot you don't like is a fascist.
For people that don't know, the early Orc line had a lot of
iffy
German military aesthetics in it, some of which were made to be fairly explicitly World War II. Hence the term Storm Boys, that is one of the few bits of that has stuck around. So, yes.
Because you can detract that a little bit.
Yeah. There are the rebel grots as seen in Gorka Morka are fairly explicitly based on communism, or they're supposed to be communist orcs. So yeah, mine are. Mine, one of the reasons why I tend not to use a consistent colour for the Rebel Star on them is to desync them from real-world ideologies a little more. Because it's very easy to just make Soviet orcs and Soviet grots, and I don't necessarily want to do that.
Which is a whole...
Because that's a whole other thing.
Now, where did I see that? Fucking coal.
If pressed, I will say that their ideology is anarcho-goblinism.
Which is fair.
The
fuck is that? Oh, it's a magic bow a Skellington has.
Ah.
Which I want, but I don't know if it'll drop.
Anarchism with goblin characteristics, exactly.
Fucking stop it. And what did he drop?
I was hoping, it's
fucking nothing.
It's been a long time since I've like. Okay, so even though I do periodically just play Minecraft for a bit, it's very rare that I engage with any mechanics sort of post about 2017.
Oh yeah.
So whenever I see something like that, I'm like, oh, do they drop a magic bow?
I think they're just like, oh, by the way, they hit you real hard because fuck you, idiot. I think is kind of the kind of draw there. Which is not the funnest, but I mean, whatever.
Oh. Haunted Mortuaries Limited.
Ah. Very exciting. Thank you very much for the donation.
That it has come to our attention that employee Snipe has some demon banishing back pay due. The employee responsible has been sacked. Apologies for the inconvenience.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the $10. Thank you very much.
The mortuary assistant. I need to get back on that. They've done a bunch of extra stuff.
I'm making a few grots with Rebel Grot stars in such colours as you can line them up into various pride flags. That would be fun, but my Grot Rebellion has a pretty tight colour scheme with a with like certain colours, and unless there's pride flags that are red and black.
Oh yes.
Oh yes, there are. Bob Page is telling you that there are.
The anarchist pride flag, I guess, or ANCOM,
yeah,
more accurately. But
Skulls for the skull throat!
Oh.
Thank you, Yash.
Thank
we will try. And thank you very much for the donation and the miniature heart attack. Much appreciation.
Thank you very, very much, Yash. It's very generous of you. Thank you very much. And by the way, thank you, Primples, for being on top of that bot.
Oh, nice one.
I didn't even see it.
Primbles is too fast. You can't even see them. Right, let's go home, everyone.
But no, thank you. Yeah, no, yeah. Unfortunately, my just to keep kind of the colours and things of my Rebel Grots thing, there is kind of limited things I can do with that. Yeah,
everybody, aesthetic.
Because it's kind of hard to keep things when you already have a fairly ramshackle look to everything. You have to kind of if you want to keep things looking like in a tidy sort of thing, and you kind of have to keep some things in sort of a limited palette, which I do with their paint scheme. Which is why I don't put gold on them anywhere. There's no gold or brass, just to kind of keep things more consistent.
As it should be.
The one exception is the medal that the Red Gobbo is wearing, which is not in making any kind of point. It's just I painted that model at the very start, and I hadn't yet firmly established the paint scheme yet.
Yeah, I think that's fair. So many melom. Oh, shut up or I'll fucking kill you.
Another idea, Space Marine heads on the bases. Space Marine heads on the bases in Pride Fighters. Again, this is like my Rebel Grots are not a good avenue for these kind of things because of I don't even have most of these like various skulls and things are mostly taken from orcs. I try to keep the human stuff in the minority for boring lore reasons.
As it should be.
But I have done a non-binary marine before.
Yeah.
Which I did for you.
For me.
A space wolf.
Which is really funny because we get like so many comments just screaming, pronouns in video! I am so insecure. I am shitting and farting and crying. Unsubscribed. I've never seen you do this before. Long time viewer, former Marine. Or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, so it's always really funny when we pull out something like that or just have something like that there and people just freak the fuck out for some reason.
Yeah. Is there a way to not have skulls for the Skull Throne play for donations? I don't want to give any more heart attacks than I have to.
It's okay. It's kind of half the reason I think a lot of people do it, which is fine. I need to pay my rent. I need to eat, so...
Yeah, I think it was above. I think it is anything above $25. I think is what comes up as that. I'm not sure if you can force it. I don't actually know.
I think so, but I mean, if you just say, "Oh, by the way, warning," then that's also fine. Because again,
just like, everyone should test the system to see if you can make a $25.
Let's all see, shall we? Let's try it together.
Yes, I have seen the mod hail. I have seen the Primaris in ally flag colours. That person's doing some lovely,
they've done
lovely
some
Marines.
Incredible stuff.
Just the ones in various Pride flags.
Yeah,
I think the one before that was a bi.
I've seen. I think they did a trans one. They've done. I've seen the ally one.
I've seen the non-binary one. Looked great, but I am biased because I just really like purple. So you know.
Yeah.
And
the non-binary flag's pretty.
Yeah, that flag having purple in it. Yeah.
It's pretty good, I guess. Angry zombie wants to eat me.
The zombie does want to eat you.
Say no.
But he is on the surface and therefore...
a bitch.
Yeah. Yep.
Gonna be hanging out there being fucking butthole, as they are wont to do. Well, I might as well start digging in my base, because I'm here already, aren't I?
Yeah, I keep forgetting the name of the person that's doing those non-binary Marines, because
I do too, because I'm a bad person.
I see them and I'm like, that's great, and then I just forget the name of the person, because they're really good. Like not just they're like I approve of what they're doing, but also like they're just really well done. Really like the like vibrancy of the color they manage, like just fucking great.
Also, they're a dab hand with an airbrush. I see. Angry zombies. They're all gonna complain at me because of genders. Or I don't know.
Oh, and I have just seen your message, Longfang. Your new Springer looks very nice. So it's funny. I was looking out because
Oh,
water.
I hate it. Fuck water. It's garbage.
Bad water. Because I've been looking out for. There's one particular old transformer that I am like. What there's like you know, where I'm like that is one I would really like to pick up, which is the War for Cybertron video game version of Optimus Prime. In a perfect world, I'd love to get the Takara version because it's shiny.
I think it's because it's shite.
But it's it looks fucking gorgeous, especially in its alt mode. But I'll never get one of those because they're just too fucking expensive.
That's fair.
But I was like watching one on eBay, like the.
I got something on eBay the other day.
You did.
Isn't he great? Thank you, Longfang.
You may have to explain what it is because it is just a man in a suit.
Tis beauty. It's not just a man in the suit. Look at that nose.
That's like 2 pixels to everyone.
Okay, well you look at the nose. You see, they got the nose right.
It's
celebrated Chilean American.
Yeah, it's Pedro Pascal's character. What's his name? Maxwell Lord from fucking...
Maxwell Lorenzano. But yeah.
Let's see. Clive Kiwi. Thank you very much. Well, $15.
Thank you. Sorry, I got into the Pedro hole.
You guys helped me through chemo a couple of years ago. Snipe, you can do this. How many cycles do you have to do? I was lucky with only 1.
1 cycle, really? Like, what was that one set of fuck, what's it called? Because they usually put you on the big EC. I don't know if that's specific. Because the problem with cancer is that it's unfortunately extraordinarily diverse. But yeah, I had 4 cycles, which was treatment every 3 weeks for EC, which was the big fuck you stuff that really messed me up. And I have gone through 4 cycles of my weekly paclitaxel.
I think
But I got too sick and couldn't do 2 of them, but they counted it because the cancer shrunk a lot.
I think the cycles count for these ones. It means the full run before you do the big one. So it means you've done 1 effectively, and you've started the next one. I think it's 4 cycles you're doing. Is the way it's.
All right, cancer explain to me. See if I can. But yeah, no. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, so that was just a little. Oh, no, you're out in the open again.
Apparently. Well, not really, but kinda. That's fine. But yeah, he's hoping get my surgery soon. That's what we're starting to do. Oh, thank you, Zombie Raccoon.
Let's make the number fun here.
169. Nice.
Oh.
Thank you
very much, Zombie Raccoon. Thank you very much. 1 cycle is 2 weeks. Yeah, that was definitely a different thing because the ones you were on before, it was 1 cycle was 3 weeks.
Yeah, because chemotherapy is great because it basically just kills you. Oh, so fun. Sorry, everyone. But no, good on you for kicking cancer's ass, dude. No. That's incredible. You fucking absolute badass. I'm really glad that you're doing well.
I'm glad that our bullshit helped.
Yeah, because Jesus Christ.
Oh, the Zombie Raccoon was Hobbs.
Oh, Hobbo, yeah, you cheeky little scurrier. What the heck? Thank you.
Thank you.
I saw that, I saw the dirt come in, and I thought it was like on Bob's stream where Jeff's face comes in, and it really confused me for a second. I'm doing fucking great.
You are just in a very watery area.
Maybe my brain was like, oh yeah, they want to go to the water, which sounds like the Nether, and it's like, that's not even remotely accurate, but thank you. Also, I will pull out my celebrated Chilean-American actor, Jose Pedro Balmaceda Pascal, at the slightest request.
Funnily enough, you did just get a Pedro Pascal fact from Longfang.
Okay, Longfang, thank you very much. Pedro Pascal has never starred in a TV show that has gotten less than 89% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Huh. Even that episode of Buffy?
Yes. Egg roll Pascal. Yes. Delicious. And terrifying. Although there's a very cute little fact about when he was just a little baby, and it was his first screen role on Buffy. He played Eddie, and he was super nervous, and Sarah Michelle Gellar snuck him some ice cream from her trailer because she was like, young actor solidarity. And it's like, that's really cute. I love Sarah Michelle Gellar.
I like how her and is it Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah.
Got married like when they were both like young heartthrobs, and everyone was like, "Oh, it won't
It'll
last."
never
And
last, and now they're like, we have 1,800 children.
yeah, they're just still together.
Yeah.
Like it's just kind of nice.
It's like, yeah, no, guess what? They just worked really well together as a couple. Fuck Hollywood. Oh, I'm doing so good right now.
Snipe has not seen the first episodes of The Last of Us.
No, but I played the games and I know exactly what they're about, which is exactly why I haven't been able to watch them. Also, fuck Pedro Pascal for being able to act as a 36-year-old and as a 56-year-old with just a little bit of, like, mascara in the beard. Like, fuck you, man. Fuck that guy. It's not fair. That man is a fake creature.
Yeah, Hulu. If you need to sleep, you should
Hulu,
probably
go to
sleep.
fucking sleep, dude.
Just go to sleep. It's fine.
Stop being a fucking weirdo. Go to sleep. I really want to go to the Nether and trade with the zombie pigmen, which means I need to.
Oh, you can trade with them now?
You can trade with them. Oh, you can't trade with zombie pigmen, but pigmen you can trade with, provided that you're wearing a piece of golden armor and you chuck like a golden ingot at them, and then they kind of appraise it and give you a random thing. It's pretty fun. I like it.
Okay. Would it be worthwhile going and having a bit of a wander on the surface, trying to find some sheep so you can have a bed?
Well, what's the point if I'm digging? Because
I suppose
I can't respawn because it's one death, you're done.
I was thinking more just so you could sleep through the night, but I guess if you're just digging,
I'm just digging for now, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Because the first instinct is to always get a bed, and then you're like, well, I guess I don't need it.
Yeah. If you the main reason for doing so isn't really there. So yeah.
Exactly.
It makes sense.
Begrudgingly. I remember I was in the mines once and I just heard random laughing and I got so scared I couldn't play the game anymore. I was just like, no.
Was that like in the game or
it
was that?
No, it was in the game. It was
I was going to say
creepy laughter, and I'm like.
I was going to say, was that some kind of neuroses or was that like next door laughing because I don't know he found his penis or something?
He laughs like a prick. So
he does laugh like a prick.
He laughs because he thinks people are listening and care. It's a bit mean, but at the same time, this guy is awful.
There's banshees or wraiths? What? There's...
Yeah,
okay.
It was like a witch, I think, that I'd startled or something.
No. At night, like those can spawn, so that's a reason to avoid the night.
That's
apparently.
Fucking great. Love that.
I
try not to look at wikis and stuff in Minecraft because I don't want to know what's been added.
I am physically unable to retain any information that has happened in Minecraft patches beyond whatever like the big famous Tekkit packs ran on. Like that's about the extent to which my knowledge. So basically, enchantments, complete mystery to me.
Oh,
there have been children. Yeah, there's been children born and playing Minecraft. Like since enchantments were put in the game, but I cannot internalize anything about them.
Yeah, I'm like that with redstone. Hate redstone. Nothing personal. Simple as.
I mean, to be fair, Redstone's one of those things that like it's been in the game for a long time, obviously, but like
I hate it.
It can be very complicated.
Oh yeah. Lapis.
Hello, Shanus.
Hola.
We can barely take in the mechanics of Valheim. We know. You see, I don't know what it is. There are some games that I just can't. Whereas, like, say, you've seen the monstrosities that I can build in Satisfactory.
And they are monstrosities.
I can work tech-it builds. There is just something. There is just something about certain game types or like certain mechanics that just, I don't know, just doesn't settle in my brain. And sometimes other things do.
I get that. Oh look, steel. Well, it's not, it's iron. You can't even make steel in this game. It's very silly. I mean, maybe you can. I just literally bragged about not reading the wiki. Well, not really bragged, but you know what I mean. Talked about? Yeah.
Yes. Did you ever look at Dyson Sphere Program? It looks like it would be fun for you. That is a game that is on my list of things to play and then maybe stream at some point.
So thanks for spoiling it for everyone.
There's a few games like that where I've got they're like in Steam library. I'm like, okay, I need to like do them a little bit, yeah.
Oh! That nearly hit me in the tit. But it didn't. Because I probably would have hit it right back. Now I need to go upstairs.
Do you have any wood on you at all?
No. I don't got wood all the time.
I'm very annoyed with this thing where people have decided that Seinfeld was ever good. I'm very
People
annoyed.
at the time thought it was because Jerry Seinfeld was just out there fucking children and just... I'm not even lying.
It's not even about Jerry Seinfeld, as distasteful as a person as he can be.
His fucking comedy is just, I'm gonna talk like this, now it's funny. I don't like women or minorities who aren't me. It's like, okay, that's fine. What did you say?
I don't know. I just don't. I've just never really found his style of humor funny. So it's always been a little weird to me seeing this kind of a revival of like, oh, Seinfeld's funny, isn't it? I'm like, oh, yeah, really?
Well, I think it's kind of ironic. Okay. Hey, I think we've all forgotten when literally, what did you need to do to be a comedian? Say something nasty about women. Ta-da. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely play it first before streaming. Made that mistake with Planet Zoo. Anything that's like a like tycoon style game or big or like this kind of like survival or construction game. Playing them first time on stream can just be a lot.
Is just, hey, do you want to just go crazy and cry a lot? 'Cause pain.
Yeah.
I'll put a thing in here.
I just realised it is probably B movies. The reason why Seinfeld, the show, probably has had a
I think a lot of people were ironically
why.
like, "Oh yeah, Seinfeld's so good," and then actually like listened to it. Well, not listened to it, like watched it or something. So let's get some steps up in here.
Yeah.
Saves me from. I remember when if you misplaced steps, it would just be like, now you got to destroy it, but you don't get the step back. Now you do.
Really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I do. Fucking hell, I do. And it's like, it takes so many blocks to make a step. But then it would just be like, oh, and you can do things like this now.
Yeah. That's one I do remember because I make a lot of roofs when I do play, so that does come up.
You are a bit of a roof slut. What was that? The fucking weird ass skelly bones making noises out there, being strange.
You hear them rattling.
Shaking, rattling.
Rattling around.
Don't like it. Okay, here we go. That's a little bit more humane.
Excellent.
Yes, I thought so. I have to neaten up as I go because it pisses me off.
I understand.
Oh, this ain't gonna go well.
Some iron you passed, by the way.
I know, I just thought that's irrelevant considering I'm assessing threat.
Yeah, okay.
But fine. It's all the things that you want to do.
Well, it's easy to miss when you're in in slightly darker
when I'm
areas.
In the mine hole.
What's the green and orange ore? It's copper, isn't it?
Green and orange is copper.
Oh,
thank you. Learning Hebrew is cool.
Hey friends, hope you're doing well. Got my first server community pathfinding game on Saturday. Oh, cool.
Oh, nice. I hope that goes well for you.
Eking Nova's got the stuff to make it work. Also, Hebrew has 4 different ways to write O, but one of them is secret. Oh!
The forbidden ooh. My favourite O is an umlaut because it looks like a... And that's funny to me.
Yeah, well, that was Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
Yeah.
You're going to do great, honey. Okay.
Scratch in my ear.
It might be a tumor. But it's not. I like it how I put music on once and then it was just like, no, I'm not ever playing again.
Yeah, it's not really doing the music again, is it? Yeah,
not even a little. So sorry everyone, if you want to take it up with anyone, take it up with Minecraft. It is being a music slut. No,
go send insults to Notch. I don't know where you can anymore, but just insult him.
Because he's a prick.
He's just fine.
He's just horrible little creepy gremlin. Lovely.
Everyone just play the Minecraft OST in the background. Or alternately, play something much more high energy, like play some fucking, like, I don't know...
30 gex.
What?
Is it 30 gex?
100 gex.
Well, that's just, you gotta slow it down by
there's more
70
of them.
RPM.
There's a lot more gex than you were anticipating.
It's too much. I should have learned from congexed clues.
Know what we're doing?
Apparently.
Okay. Yeah, that's just 3 gex.
Wow. Fucking getting fucking hard by chat. Thanks, everyone.
Get up to 10,000 gex soon. Oh,
Listen
wow.
here, you little shits. Okay, I'm fucking sick of this shit now.
I'm imagining like 30 gex would be. Do you remember what that thing where they'd slow down like Chipmunks songs so they sound like fucking grunge tracks?
No, they sound like 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
Just straight up 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, I'm imagining that, but for 100 gex tracks, of which I know exactly one, which is the Stupid Horse one.
The best.
Because I'm old.
You really are old. Unlike celebrated Chilean American actor Jose Pedro Babasito Pascal, who can play someone my age and then someone 20 years older. Yep. I'm just like, sir?
9-inch style of Chipmunks. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what you need to what you need to search for.
It's just Chipmunks music, but like played at the actual speed because they had to play it really slow.
Yeah, it's because
because if they did it normal speed and sped it up, it'd be fucking even more unlistenable.
Well, yeah, because the instrumentation on the old Chipmunks music was played at normal speed, but the vocals were played faster to give the Chipmunk sound. So yeah, they just reset the volumes to the vocals to be what they would have been, like, more or less in reality. But then that slows down all the music to make it like very ominous. It's great.
It's pretty good. I am getting no end of steel. Iron. God, I'm stupid. Which is nice.
Important distinction. Gex, or Gex. When you're talking about the band, it's double C, right?
G-E-C-C-S, I think.
Yeah, I think. Not to be confused with Gex, the gecko. A character that I was...
Why did they make him so overtly sexual? It was. I know there's like, it's like a James Bond.
Because
thing,
he was voiced by. Oh fuck.
He was. I know he was.
What
Danny
was the actor's name?
John Jules. like in the American version or something.
No, okay. He's had multiple voice actors. The American one.
He's had the English guy and then all the wrong ones.
Wasn't it like Dana Carvey or something? Who did it in something weird like that?
I don't fucking know who that is. It could be a made-up person for all I know.
It's fucking Garth from Wayne's World.
That's wrong.
He was voiced by I fucking forget her name, but a British actor who was had a very suave voice.
Yeah, which is the only voice.
Which is the one I remember, and made sense because I first played Gex 3D Enter the Gecko.
How do you do that? Don't ask.
And I think you are right. I think Danny John Jules did voice him in one of the later games.
The third one,
which is very weird.
It is unsettling, bad, and dislike. Because while I love him, I'm like, dude, no, that is not for you.
So, like, your interpretation of Gex is going to vary wildly depending on which version and in which country you played it, because his characterization feels very different. There's a zombie nearby.
Yeah, I'm literally just vibing. I'm gonna go kill him. He's pissing me off. Where are you, fuckhead? Because you sounded really close by.
You did. Oh.
What? That was someone outside. There was someone driving.
Was it? That sounded like a woman in my headphones.
A woman in your headphones?
A wom.
Okay, well, I do have closed captions on because I am partially deaf. Oh, it's a drowner.
Oh.
Hello.
He is just vibing.
Well, I want him dead. Well, they can't call them drowners because that's what they called in The Witcher. They call them the drowners. Give me stuff. And this is how real people, like real powerful people, fish. You just go and hit a salmon with a sword.
Yeah, you go underwater
stone,
with a broadsword, and you
hit fish.
You hit fish. Yep.
The drowners do look pretty good, and it's if you push a zombie into water, it's like basically starts an invisible timer, and it decides when it becomes a drowner, which is pretty good. What's they doing? Nothing important. It's fine. I eat the melon.
The melon.
I hate it when that happens. It pisses me off no end. Oh, when you finished eating and because you're still holding down the right click, and if you've got a thing on your offhand, it just plants a fucking...
okay.
Oh, I was like, what is that? Oh, it's music. The music that's finally decided to join us, folks. Everyone passively, aggressively welcome the music.
Yep.
To finish this off, it's pissing me off. Thank you. I'm not even going to go down here anymore. Just like, Okay.
In the news, I found a source port of Hexen 2 that makes it playable on modern systems.
Incorrect. Hexen 2 has never been playable. It is awful. I always got weirded out by the big muscly punchy hand of the barbarian. I was just like, that ain't right. There are too many spaghettis in that arm.
All I know, we have played them on stream at some point, but the thing of Hexen that always sticks in my mind is that the PlayStation port was labeled as one of the worst PlayStation games that was ever made. Next to every Army Man game.
We had those. Of course we did. But yeah.
Games I have not played on their PlayStation thing, so I don't know how accurate that was, but I just remember that being like the common wisdom at the time.
I'm so used to being like, the worst game ever is what did the fucking AVGN say? That's my opinion now.
Yeah. But no, this is what the old PlayStation magazines. It was like the inherited wisdom from those. But yeah, I haven't played them, so I don't know.
You know what I really want to do another stream of, and I think everyone's fed up of it, so we're probably not ever going to do it again. But I really miss the Passport 2 streams. They were really fun.
Well, Passport 2 is...
it has no release date. The release date is when the paint dries.
Yeah, it's relatively soon. So I know there's been like playable builds out to like for previews and stuff. So it's presumably not too far away.
Maybe. But what if I don't like it? And that's important.
Yeah, if you don't like it, well, you can still play it.
I'll
There's
just
also that Suchart game that you didn't, you haven't played.
Yeah.
That I played a bunch on stream.
But I like just sending death threats to George R. R. Martin's like video game persona. Oh, there's my lawyer.
Yeah, there we go.
So it's like, Snipe, fucking stop saying that shit. Like, I will, Longfang, thank you. Longfang is now my lawyer. I thought this would be a little bit more of a stressy stream, but it's not. So that's
You
nice.
haven't really encountered many enemies
I'm
like
fucking
underground.
around underground, and I should be encountering them, but
I guess it's because
ain't.
there hasn't really because you've encountered the drowner on the surface. There was the
Who
skeleton
was kind of
underground.
free, like,
But yeah.
Oh, this is where I'm going then. Yeah, let's do this. Lapis lazuli.
Oh, we have a Kiss Mary Kiss, which is Minecraft Steve, Sans from Undertale, and Anakin Skywalker.
Well, I'm obviously gonna kill Anakin. And the women and the children too. You know, Book of Boba Fett made me feel bad about Anakin killing all those innocent people.
Like, yes, you were supposed to begin with.
You weren't ever supposed to be on his side for doing that, but thank you.
Snipe, as your legal counsel, I recommend you continue being big and strong and play Blood again.
Well, I can't really flex with this arm because I've got a needle that's a tube that's sticking in one of my fucking main veins, which is super fun. It wouldn't flush back. So for those who don't know, this is a PICC line. It goes into my body.
That's not. You can't tell in the light. That's not blood. That's not
the
plastic.
Blood. That's the plastic kind of thing. It goes all the way there, and it's sitting in a vein in my chest there, and you've got to kind of like suck the blood out when you go in for it, because that's instead of a cannula. So that's all my chemo goes in there. All my blood tests come out of there, which are fucking endless. And last time I went in, I literally got to turn your head and cough. And I was like, "You serious?" And she was like, "Yeah, that's how you shake it up a little bit occasionally, because it wouldn't bleed."
Yeah.
So they were like, "Okay, so stick your arm out, turn your head, and cough in that direction." I was like, "Okay," and they were like, "Oh, I don't want to have to cannulate you," and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want that either."
That would be bad.
Because that hurts a lot, whereas this doesn't. So luckily, I managed to avoid that. Also, sorry if anyone's feeling a bit squeamish about that. I won't go much more. I won't go into it anymore. But yeah, that's fun. Can't wait until that's out and I can lie on my left-hand side again.
Well, a couple of months left.
Yeah. I'm just glad I've got a laptop that works now, pardon me. So I can just sit and, like, you know, I don't know, look at cool GIFs on the internet while I'm healing.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. Explanation for PICC lines are terrifying. They are. It's just basically you've got an open wound there for the next however long. Because fuck you.
Yeah, it's just like, oh hey, you just got this in for like 6 months, like. Yeah.
Also, when we went in to triage, how they were like, "Did you know your PICC line was open?" And I was like,
all of my blood could have fallen out.
all of my blood could have very easily fallen out, and
yeah.
that would have been quite annoying for me and
and anyone...
I am the person who has all the blood.
Yeah.
And I don't want it out on the floor or nothing.
Yeah.
Although there was that big pile of blood last time I went for chemo, just behind my chair.
Yeah, that's never good.
It's fine. I got bickies snuck to me, so I'm fine.
Modhill does point out at least you can add human juice box to your resume.
I have jokingly referred to myself to many nurses as plug and play, which they think is quite funny. Either that or they're like, "She's got cancer, I've got to laugh at her fucking shitty jokes." Which is, yeah, just don't tell me that's what you're doing. I'm happy. I am going to go get myself a drink. Can I get you anything, dear?
I'm okay. I just want to say, Hypnoid is saying, hey Snipe, hey Wib, sending chill vibes from our 4 cats, 6 rats, 2 geckos, and 7.5-foot boa constrictor we rescued several years ago by accident.
Or did you just like lift up the toilet and it was like, "Hello, Olivia," and you were like, "Ah, your name's Greg." Nice.
Greg the boa constrictor.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. I got myself a cider, so I'm going to... Does everyone like my cute Star Wars pyjamas?
You literally can't see them because the chair is in the way, I'm sorry. But yes. Hope you're all doing okay out there in the land of chat. Quick, say nice things about Snipe while they're away. No, it'll go to their head. The boa constrictor's name is Tasha. She has a marking on her nose the exact same colour of David Suchet's Poirot's moustache. Excellent.
I look like such an Australian right now. If I was in stubbies, if I was in like cut off shorts, like this is an Australian.
What? Alcohol in hand, wearing a hat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Bad posture. And I get obsessive about drinks going warm.
Whilst you're doing that, I do actually need to go to the bathroom myself.
While you're drinking that piss water.
Yeah, while you're drinking that piss, I'll go and top up the piss. I don't fucking know.
Just go pee.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pee.
Fucking hell. Hi everyone, you got me for a few minutes now. I'm sorry. Have fun, Whip. Oh, Mod, how you sweet thing. What am I drinking? I'm drinking mixed berry Copperberg cider. I just saw it and I was like, I haven't had a Copperberg in a while. My taste buds are still a bit fucky from chemo, so I thought, fuck it, I'll have something nice. I also bought some Ukrainian vodka today, which is nicer than Russian. I literally got like pulled up about it. Not pulled up about it, but like the woman who was like IDing me was like, oh, Ukrainian vodka, what's that like? And I said, yeah. I find it a lot smoother. Also, you know, political shit notwithstanding. Better than better than a tinny. Love Copperberg. Copperberg's good. I love Old Moot. Don't tell anyone. He's okay. Snaps and callous about it. Hey girl, how's your monthly dose of liquor? Oh, Angela, don't worry about it, honey. It's okay. It's I don't mind people asking me about cancer treatment or anything like that. I just know it is not a super fun subject for a lot of folk, and if I can help demystify anything around it, then I absolutely will. So yeah. Old Moot's good. Old Moot's real good. Record the leg. I don't want to drink ever again because those fucking adverts shit me to tears. Bronsberg. Shoe shop was one of my co-workers being my boss. Piers came up. I was like, how was it? That's one that boggles your mind. Your hair looks really nice today, by the way.
It's freshly washed, so it's very fluffy.
It's nice. I like it. It's fluffy. It's cute. You got those cute little curls. Hey, Wib, how was it? Yeah, how was it?
Oh, the piss.
Yeah, the piss.
Satisfying.
Yeah, everyone was like, how was it? How
yeah, it was great. It was great.
You feel good? You feel good?
I had some M&Ms afterwards. It was a complete experience.
What, like, you know, you peed and then M&Ms came out of your pee hole?
No. Like
because honestly, if that's not happening to you, you're gross.
Frankly, I'm a little concerned for the state of your urethra if you're pissing out M&Ms.
My mother didn't drink water for 20 years and she pissed out like a bunch of like peanut M&M kind of size things. It was so funny.
I'm talking about like fucking bladder stones here.
Yeah, what are they called? Kidney stones.
Oh yeah, kidney stones.
Yeah.
Other ones.
Which is super cool because nowadays you can just get them laser beamed out, and I'm like, that's so much more convenient
than pissing them out. Generally speaking, lasering is
pushing like a horrible spiky stone through your pee hole. Yeah. Which, gonna be honest, folks, I'm not into. I'm not into it really.
Snipe, your family is a nightmare creepypasta. I swear to God,
mate. You know more than most.
Also, there isn't a Tasha, which is the snake, because they have a little mustache.
I love them. Boas are they've got the cutest little boopable snoops. They're the cutest little things. Well, they're huge, but they're very cute. And unfortunately, I'd never be able to have one because I just don't have the emotional wherewithal to like feed them mice and stuff because I like mice a lot as well. So I'd just be like, I don't want to feed them because I feel bad. You know, the usual.
But yeah, the way they accidentally rescue the snake was that someone they work with was being evicted from their flat, and they were like, "Can you take the snake for a bit?" So went over and met
then
the snake.
You just stole it?
And asked if I could handle her, and then she said, "Oh no, she's been grumpy because she hasn't been fed in 6 weeks because I haven't been able to afford it."
Problem.
Which fair enough,
no.
but it fucked me off enough that
Can't feed your snake. Oh my god.
yeah. Because she said it after having bought a giant bottle of Smirnoff and 30 quid a week. Yeah.
Look, I get needing to let loose, but if a pet is a family member, and if
you got to look after them,
you can't choose a creature comfort over a family member.
You got like if you're having a pet, you got to look after them. You have to.
Sorry, it's like that. That's like super serious and stuff.
You
it's like no, that's pissed me off a little bit. And
gotta
good on
first.
you
like, yeah.
for rescuing that sweet baby, because oh my god.
Like, it's one thing to like be in the thing of like, well, it's either feed me or feed the snake. Like, that's one where I have a little bit more sympathy. But when it's by alcohol,
by alcohol,
like,
it's like, I appreciate, addiction is a very serious topic, and it is a very, it is a disease, but at the same time, it's like, mate.
I'm gonna make a fuckload of tomato pesto pasta, and triple out of sausages.
Pesto.
Enjoy your cube world, and I can go with Longfang. You've told me stories, fucking hell, about your family.
Oh yeah, no. Like, I remember, Longfang and I had not long actually exchanged phone numbers, so we could chat on WhatsApp. And we were texting about a horror game. I'm not going to say what it is, because it gives too much away. I like to be mysterious. And I was like, yeah, I don't like this game because of XYZ. And he was like, no, I get that. I was like, also, lol, my backstory.txt. And he replied like 10 minutes later going, dude, are you okay? I was like, I'll tell you, it's fine. I don't know if you remember that at all, Longfang, but I remember that being like I hope he doesn't think I'm a fucking freak. Because, victim blaming and all that fun. Getting very serious up in here. Sorry, everybody. I'm fucking got iron coming out my fucking urethra.
Well, I mean, the iron you need to mine the diamonds to get the...
You can't mine diamonds. Oh, yeah,
you need the iron to mine the diamonds.
Yeah. You do, vaguely. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not going to get offended if you don't remember it.
And to be fair, there is a lot of bullshit as regards your family, so,
I mean, that's interesting.
Like, I have experienced them firsthand, and you still, like, tell me things that are new to me every now and again.
Because there is a lot. So, also, just in case anyone is worried, I'm in a place where I can comfortably talk and joke about this. So don't worry, I'm in a good place.
Contact has been cut. We have not spoken to them in a long time.
It's coming up on 7 years, I think.
Something like that.
It is really funny because therapy is a game and I'm winning. So I get a new therapist and they're like, so could you tell me a bit about your childhood? And I'm like, fucker, do you have any idea? You fool, you cretin, you absolute idiot. And then I'm like, okay, well, what theme do you feel like? Like, do you want kind of like Castor Troy and face-off parental kind of thing, because that's something I've had? Or do you want kind of like the sad kind of, oh, and it may be bad, or I couldn't have my emotions, or do you want the alien kind of like... And then they're like, fuck, you know what, just go from whatever comes natural. And I'm like, yeah, alright, let's do that.
Do you want the cult leader version, or
do you want the Jonestown with no followers story? Yeah. What do you want? What
Thank you, Bizzle.
Thank you. It's like, what genre are you in the mood for? And then I always get the really cute thing, which I always enjoy when people say this to me, which is, and this is what people say to me after they've known me for a while, and you know how unnormal I am, and they'll go, "How did you come out so normal?" And I'm like, that I love that, because it's like so many people upon meeting me are just like, you're fucking bananas, what is wrong with you? And then they learn and they go, you're actually pretty okay. Considering you're doing great.
Yeah. Hey, Destroyer.
Hey, Destroyer, how you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good time.
So it sounds like you go through therapists like the Ark of the Covenant goes through Nazis. It's more of a case of the
NHS makes me go through them like that, unfortunately.
Of the having a consistent therapist costs a lot of money that we do not have.
Yeah,
and,
so it's just the way the NHS works. They're actually spending more money than they should be by leasing private therapists for short-term contracts because it's cost-effective.
In the way that it's not.
No, they say it's cost effective.
Oh, well, yeah,
our government is full of
liars.
Yeah, and liars. That's true. That's true. I think I'm gonna need to resurface because I've nearly busted this pit.
I think the big thing is because they've nullified the ability for the current system to handle having.
It's not fun.
To handle doing consistent, like having a good mental health kind of facilities.
Yeah. But the therapists I deal with are all incredibly nice people, and I'm lucky to know them, and they do help. So therapy is awesome. Literally, even if you don't think there's anything that you need to talk through, I think literally everybody should be in therapy. It is such a good thing for mental health. Yeah. That's my hot take, considering all the things you've come up with. Yeah, thank you, Longfat. Fucking considering! You're okay. That's what I aim for. That makes me happy. Thank you. There you go. It's like the Rolex story I told thingy. Don't know. Not the Rolex story, but it was an expensive watch, and my brain fulfills Rolex.
I don't remember.
Or I punched that guy's watch.
Oh yeah.
There we go. I put a big line there because I know that's the path out.
Oh, okay, fair.
So just in case that was annoying anybody who wants
there is a
bit
system.
Neat. There's a system. It works in my head.
I'm just trying to say it's nice to see you on stream again.
Thank you, honey. I appreciate it.
Yeah, mental health care is grossly neglected by a large part of humanity. It probably has got a lot to do with the fact that until a few decades ago, it was just considered...
was still you're a bit quirky.
Yeah.
I literally was talking to a nurse when I was having chemo, because the nurses are fucking incredible. Seriously, those people should be paid 10 grand an hour. They're amazing people. And she was like, "Oh, my husband, her husband, she's basically his carer, that's an official kind of thing she's acting in. So when she's at home, she cares for him because he suffers from severe depression and OCD, and the OCD hits him harder than his depression." Yeah. And she's like, there was one woman. A receptionist.
Can I just make a little bit of a thing?
Yeah.
Because you've got a ton of iron, why don't you replace doing those with iron tools? Because
I should do that because it does cut down on time.
Yeah, because they mine things quicker as well as just,
You're mine. There we go. I'll get a couple of those. Why the fuck not? Let's go. But yeah, and she was on the phone to a receptionist, and at our doctors we have one receptionist who is a fucking piece of shit. She's horrible. And I was telling them about this woman, and this woman turned around, and this nurse turned around and was like, "Yeah, we had a bad receptionist as well. I phoned him up and I said, if my husband hurts himself, I'm fucking coming for you." And I was like, "Damn, Gertrude!" Not real name, obviously. But yeah, I was just like, "No, you fucking go, honey." And she's like, "I'm a nurse and I'm talking to another medical professional. And they're telling me, oh, we don't do this, we don't do that, we're not," and I'm sitting there going, "I know you fucking do, you lying liar. And I'm gonna knife you if you don't listen to me and help my husband." And I'm like, fucking go, queen. Damn, absolutely. Also, the fact that even NHS nurses have to deal with this bullshit is horrifying to me. But I digress. Let's talk about fun stuff like dicks! Literally, when I was checking through the podcast, one of the things it was because you skip through, and it just was me going dicks, and I was like, oh yep. Yeah, that's definitely something I'd say. This is different kind of. It's harder set cobblestone, so it takes longer to mine, and it looks different.
That's why you got the iron pick.
That's why I got the iron pick. Also, it means that resources are harder to mine out of it.
Makes sense. I
wish it didn't, but it does. Is Sounds a bit like sand.
It
I
is
saw a creeper down there.
You have also cut off your route out.
I know, I was just having
No,
a
it's just
bit
'cause
of a gander.
It's just because you were distracted by the creeper thing, so I just wanted to make sure that you had a way out for the creeper. So.
Okay. Cause yeah.
Oh, there.
Ella, I'm Elliot. That's Elliot, the creeper. I'm gonna kill it. Oh. Well, what you thinking?
Oh, there. I might be able to. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm cheesing him. Come on now, Elliot. Kiss, marry, diss. One Superman picture. Okay, well, I'm gonna kill Elliot the creeper. I'm gonna kiss that Superman picture, and I'm gonna marry Jago Fett, because I can change him.
What? The Superman picture, was this by any chance one where he's in the version where he's chained up? In his with his S like being like a metal thing.
Not really, not quite. It's not quite it.
Because canonically,
oh my god, I'm so popular.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, nature is healing.
Yeah.
I don't want it to heal that much around me.
It's like, ow.
You can get baby zombies now, and they run fast. And
Oh
like,
yeah, they've
like
been in the game for ages. Yeah, so I'm wondering where all the enemies were.
They're here.
Yeah, in this one bit here.
They're here. Now you've got to go. You're all gonna die up there, because you know.
I've never seen Poltergeist. Isn't that from?
Yeah, it's Poltergeist.
Yeah, I've never actually seen Poltergeist.
You haven't lived. It's fucking jazz. That's not jazz. What am I talking about? Oh my god. I hear baby. Baby zombie.
I can hear a little. There's a little bit of soft jazz going on here.
It was like you struck me. Right, you fucker.
If you're about to say canonically Lewis and Clark kept that suit for fun times, and yes, that one. So yes, it was the one that I was talking about.
Yeah, well, I couldn't look at it too close because I had work to do.
There are fair few receptionists use their position as some form of power trip. Yes.
I'm the doomslayer of therapists. No, I tend to just sit there and go, if I can make my therapist laugh, I win. Which I have been told is not the appropriate way to view therapy. Sorry, no. Dr. Beth.
It's
Beth, she's a therapist.
They're not an audience member.
I've spent my entire life deflecting with humor, so to ask me not to do that is like it's like asking me not to breathe. That's not like that, but you know, can't fucking see shit. Is that gold?
Gold.
Gold. Oh my god, that scared me. Thank you for the sub, Zai.
Yes, thank you very much.
Whew. This reminds me a bit of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I don't think
just a little
heard
bit.
this.
No.
Yeah, I quite like this actually.
I hunger for your touch. It took me a while to find the pitch there.
I am actually. I'm quite a fan of kind of like mellow jazz in like chip tunes. I think they sound quite nice.
It annoyingly works very well. This part is very Final Fantasy.
Very much so, yeah.
The little like piano meandering. Panpipe there. Oh, we're doing the art.
Is that an arpeggio? Oh fucking no. I can play music, but I don't know music theory.
I can't even play music.
You objectively can. You are literally a musician who has recorded multiple albums. This is.
Yeah, don't tell anyone who thinks I'm a musician that though, because they'll be like, what? Because I'm like, what?
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 What are you talking about?
Do you think even I have the fucking time to know?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
But also,
I'm a very busy non-musician person. I was being insufferable out and about earlier because I was listening to a bass riff that I really like, and I was like, how would I play that? I'd like, okay, so I'd be plucking up. I like to snap my strings very hard. Because I play my instrument like I hate it.
That's true.
I snapped a bass string on stage. It was my E string I snapped on stage.
Yeah.
I snapped a fucking E string, which if you don't know, is about the thickness of a fucking, like, I don't know.
Baby's arm.
It's about as thick as a baby's arm. They're very thick strings, and they are hard to snap. And I fucking snapped it. And before anyone thinks I'm being hardcore, I play with a pick. I don't play with my fingers.
But yeah, you don't see bases snap strings very often.
And then, fucking Barker fucking runs out with a 5-string bass. I've never fucking held a 5-string bass before. From our friend band Wobbly Bob, their bassist Barker. He runs up and he's like, "Snipe, here you go."
Barker's a different person.
I'm thinking of a different person. Fuck.
That's the person that filled in for
yeah, no,
Evil
oh shit,
for a
what was
while.
the bassist from Wobbly Bob's name? I can't remember their name and I feel so horrible. We haven't gigged in a while. He runs up with a 5-string bass and goes, "Here you go," and I'm like, "The fuck you want me to do with this?" And it's like, this bass is obviously like over a
Oh yeah, it was a
grand.
nice bass.
It was an expensive bass, and I could feel just by the quality of the wood. I'm over here playing on a fucking knockoff, like I'm playing on a Yamaha,
Yeah.
like a knockoff Ibanez, and I'm like, I am so scared
Those
to
cheap
play
Yamaha
this
basses are really good though.
my electronics went, so I had to get a new one. Which my new one is it an actual Ibanez? Is my new one?
No, your new
No,
one's
I think
packed
it's
away.
yeah, but no, my new one is fucking beautiful. But that was such an intensely beautiful fucking bass to learn on. I honestly.
Yeah, your new bass is lovely. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. I got it for like a couple of $100, I think.
Yeah.
Which honestly, it was stealing.
Hmm. But yeah, no, I've like because not having played on a 5-string. So if you don't know a 5-string bass,
It's an extra top string.
Yeah, it
Fuck
basically
off,
has
mate. What do you want from me?
a string at the top
Prick.
or bottom, depending on how you want to word it.
This one had.
Has, that's on top, so you have to kind of get used to the string at the top not being the E.
Because that's a C. I think it was on that one. Like, typically, I can't remember. But I'd never played a 5-string before, and I was just like, I don't know what you want from me.
I have always wanted to mess around on a 7-string guitar and write some ska on a 7-string guitar. This motherfucker likes writing like 7/4 like timings in ska. So no, I don't think you should be allowed that. Fuck off. I've been meaning to basically just sit down and basically, as a sort of a challenge to myself, effectively record like a full album in demo form.
Oh, I wish you would.
For the band.
Oh, what's wrong, Creeper? You fall down.
Like to try and do a bunch of weird stuff. Because it's really annoying. Because like I don't have like the time or energy to like learn how to do proper music production.
It is horrible.
Like I can play it, but like music production's a whole other thing. I just don't have the time or energy to do that.
It is. It's kind of. I see it kind of like programming. You need a brain for it to really be able to hook into that and just keep going because it is so emotionally fucking draining. What?
Ooh, something.
That was an Enderman.
Yeah, it was the warping sound, wasn't it?
Whoop.
Yeah.
That's what's listed in the sub. Yep, there we go. Enderman whoops. I can see your Enderman from down here.
The other annoying thing is that I can't fucking I would love to just be able to just sit down and just write an album straight up, but like also I'm like not particularly proficient at lead guitar, nor can I sing, so I'm like
Okay.
I can write songs.
So like, can I ask you something like quite seriously?
Yeah.
How many bands do you really love where the singer can't really sing?
Yeah, but there's can't sing and then there's can't sing.
Okay, that seems like a you problem.
In order to sing well enough to
I can sing badly.
To record an album, I would have to go and get like lessons.
I had singing lessons, and my mother was like, only because you were a fat child and liked Tim Tams. I was malnourished and underweight as a child, by the way, and Tim Tams are that good, so I would probably do that. But that's beside the point.
You're exposing holes.
Yeah. What in my back? Oh no. Oh, I've exposed a big hole.
We're going to try and start a gent ska revolution. It already exists. There's already like ska bands that do that kind of stuff.
Oh boy, 2 cakes.
No, I'm just saying I would not be an originator of it. I want to do some heavier ska stuff because I like it a lot.
I just like heavy shit with really big bass lines, which is why I'm always the person who stands there in the corner of the band like room when they're like, "Hey, we should cover this song," and I'm like, "Bass line's really boring." I don't want to cover it. The bass line's fucking boring, and the problem is sometimes the bass line needs to be boring because that makes the song sound good.
Sometimes the bass line just has to be simple.
You remember that really fancy one I wrote for what was it? And then everyone was like, "It sounds better with the simplified one," and I'm like, twitching in the corner.
Was it Grizzlies?
It might have been Grizzlies. Oh, I nearly died.
Oh shit! Yeah. This is hardcore mode, so yeah.
Guess I'm not as hardcore as I should be. To be fair, that's the thing. Practice. Like I think a lot of things can be said for just practicing, but it is hard, especially if you live in a flat, and you've got like I don't know. Anxiety.
An anxiety disorder as well doesn't help.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's like there are a lot of things in this world that I would like to get better at, and unfortunately, there's a finite amount of them you can do.
Yeah. But like, it's still something that maybe I should try and help out and try and get over my neuroses and help you out.
I think that's the thing. I just need to I would like to be able to just have basically an album's worth of songs that at some point I can just go, okay, I'll go give Matt
a hand job
or whatever he requires in order to
probably a quick handy drum him out
to record the drums for it, and then can just go into a recording studio for a couple of days and just lay it all down and then just have an album. I think that'd be fun.
That'd be real fun. I mean, I think we should bully Fighting Evil into doing it anyway.
I mean, yes, but there's a lot more.
But all of them are having children like losers.
But I've got to write horn parts.
Horn parts are easy. It's just a guitar solo.
You just go.
But where you don't care if the person passes out because of memory.
That's the thing. The trick about writing horn parts is you go, okay, is this physically playable by someone who doesn't want to die?
Okay, but you guys listen to Streetlight Manifesto. The horn players in that don't need air.
No.
They are banana people. They are crazy. A heavy bassy band I like is Fen. I do like some heavy bassy goodness.
Again, that's a good call, Yash. That's a good call. As an erotic fanfiction writer, I understand the pain of writing the horn parts.
Who said that? Because same. Alright.
But no, I do have. It's one of those things. Cause I do have the bare bones of about 5 or 6 songs, sort of in my head. I just need to
record
them.
With a lot of things, that's all you really need.
Yeah. Because quite a lot of it, not so much of the second album, of the first Fighting Evil album. I think only one of the songs off that, the basic thing of the song wasn't written by me. I didn't write any lyrics. Well, okay, we wrote Baron Gant.
Yeah, and it sucked.
It's not great.
But
it's
to be
we're
fair,
not used to.
It's something we weren't used to, so that's fine.
But yeah, the actual music, quite. I want to say something apart from the horn parts, which I didn't write. That was.
Drummer Matt is really good at writing horn parts.
But I think
he loves writing the horny parts.
Yeah, of all the guitar and bass, I think everything apart from Dicko's solos, and maybe one song were all me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just punk chords, so it's not like it's complicated. But
it doesn't have to be complicated.
But it's still a thing that I can say I wrote.
It doesn't have to be complicated to be good.
Not as many off the second album. That was a bit more collaborative.
I like the second album. Yeah. Oh, I should probably cook fish. Good.
Mods, can we do something about that, please? Yeah, get rid of them, please.
Everything for your stream.
I can't do it right now.
I could. Oh, dang.
Cheers, long fan.
Quick on the draw.
What? Yeah, horn players could do a lot better if they breathe through their colon. That would. They just need to get good.
Who is breaking blocks out there? Because it ain't me.
It's probably fine.
How can you say that? How can you say that to me? How can you say that?
How can I listen to your music?
We're on Spotify. Fighting Evil is cool.
It is available on Spotify, on Amazon, on Google Play. It's all on YouTube as well.
Yeah, if you want to like just listen to it for free, and I mean we don't have anything on it. We don't have any copyright shit on it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yes, just search for Fighting Evil is cool.
With or without the exclamation mark.
It's supposed to have the
exclamation mark. It's a very the block broke.
Yeah. It's a very stupid band name. We are aware.
It's okay. We're a very stupid band.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we were at practice and we had that? There was that big Christian band. Who is doing that? That's driving me fucking bananas. Seriously.
There's probably an Enderman just out there, just moving a single block of sand around.
Just being a fucking prick. Okay, my house, my very lovely house is fine.
Spider.
Oh, it's these fucking things.
Oh, it's those getting
It's the
like...
vines just decaying.
Yeah,
Fuck's
okay, there we
sake.
go.
That was giving me fucking anxiety, right? Hey, I'm fine now. But will I be in the future?
Who knows? Who can say?
Me.
Who look forward to listening? Oh, well, I mean, I hope you like Scar.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, we're not the biggest fan of Scar.
I'm not, no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
You just play in a Scar fan.
I don't dislike it. I just, yeah.
It's just how it happened.
Yeah, I was like, hi, I'm the grunge kid. And everyone else was like, horns! Exactly in that cadence.
That's not really what happened. I was like, I would
and
like...
then you were patient zero, infecting everyone else in the band. Because you were like, have you heard the word about Thomas Kalnoky and Streetlight Manifesto? And then everyone was like, no. And then it was like, fucking, Jesus Christ. It was like, again, like patient fucking zero over here. I need to put away my string and my axe.
Hey, Snipe, just wondering, do you remember Baby Stand, rather?
Baby Stand. Yes? Fuck you think you're talking to?
Hey, Magnus.
Hola.
Hey.
I can't believe no one's redeemed Pedro facts.
Someone did earlier.
No, like recently.
Oh.
I'm very upset with you all. I'm sick. This is my thing with everything. I'm like, I'm sick. Let's talk about Pedro Pascal. Pedro.
Another one has been redeemed.
Oh, wow.
By Yashi.
Yashi! You darling. So, random Pedro Pascal fact. He can't die.
God won't let him.
I won't. I'm just like, no, Pedro, you're too much fun. See, the thing is, I could say anything, and a lot of people wouldn't know. Like, you know, when he was 18, he was a go-go dancer in New York.
That checks out.
But he refused to take his clothes off. Because he was shy.
So he's just kind of a dancer then?
A go-go dancer is a very specific thing, honey.
I'm just fucking around. Oh, good luck, Yashi.
Yeah, good luck, dude. Pedro Pascal facts, 40k facts, or weird fucking parents. Well, I don't really want to kill any of those. I say 40k ones because I can never take it seriously. As much as I think a lot of people probably would want me to.
40k is a very serious thing.
Ominous music.
We did, and I want everyone to know about this. We hit a milestone the other day. For the first time, I saw someone call us tourists.
Fake fans! And it was both of us, not just the girl.
In the wild as well. It wasn't like someone writing a comment. It was someone talking shit about us in public. Which is funny. I find that deeply... Because I mean, as an insult, it's fucking stupid. They're toy soldiers who give a shit.
If people like something, it doesn't matter how much they like it.
Yeah.
They like it.
You're allowed to like things a little bit.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I told my new therapist about like comments I get, and she was horrified. And I was like, I forget like talking to like because I have a lot of friends who are in the game, so it's like weird talking to someone who is normal and who doesn't work within YouTube and is just like, oh, so it's bad. Oh, it's actually bad that I get these kind of like threats.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember once explaining a very long-winded comment that we got where someone was very mad with us to my dad, where someone was accusing us of being Nazis.
It was your dad that was like, listen, you Nazi scum, and we were like,
because in a podcast we said bad timing,
present context.
Present context notwithstanding, that if you found Rick and Morty funny, that's fine. You're allowed to like it. It's okay.
I mean, you're still allowed to like it, but I know that if I did, I would find very difficult.
Yeah, this was years ago.
This was ages ago when they were just edgy, and the people who like them were just, I am very smart weirdos.
And someone was very angry with us and basically told us that we were obviously crypto-fascists because we said it was okay to like a thing.
They were angry with us to the point that they weren't just happy to post this comment. They had to send it to our email. And they had to send it to one of our DeviantArt DMs as well.
I don't remember that.
Yes, I do.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Yeah. And it was just like, I appreciate
you need, I think, use your iron one.
Yeah. It's like, I appreciate the fire you're spitting, but at the same time, it's in completely the wrong fucking direction, honey. We are kind of on your side. We don't like fascism. Actually, it's bad. Fascism is bad, actually. Oh no, I lost... Oh no. I like making stairs. I like it because it's nice and orderly, and you get down there, it makes you feel real good.
Yeah, I was just thinking, we're spending all the time underground in this run. Are there underground food sources in the game yet?
I mean, not really.
You can make mushroom soup.
Yeah, but mushrooms underground are quite hard to find.
Yeah, you don't find them super often. And then you need to find
those. It's tricky. Oh no! I don't know why I said it like, oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, no. I one of the many video projects that say would like to make at some point thing is
why calling us crypto fascists is fucking stupid and above all incorrect.
It's very silly, but is one of those. You know how people sometimes do how to do YouTube video. And I wanted to do one that actually focused on the stuff no one tells you.
You will be called fascists.
Just
make sure you aren't.
Of basically like how to fucking deal with the fact that people are going to be mad at you all the time for no fucking reason. And sometimes they will be mad at you for reasons, and how to deal with that. Because the hardest part about being an online content creator is that
getting over yourself sometimes.
Sometimes people make good points about like how you could make where you made mistakes, but they do so in the most arsehole-ish way possible, which makes it very hard to take them seriously.
Yeah. Gonna hit you with my sword.
Can't think anyone saying crypto-fascist heretics already.
That's so crypto-fascist.
Although, admittedly, it is a useful term because there are a lot of crypto-fascists around on the internet who do pretend not to be in order to spread those things. So it's a useful term.
I can't remember. There was is that the fascist playbook? I can't remember. There's a series of videos by a left-wing content creator that was like basically like a lot of tactics.
Oh, the alt-right playbook by Ian Danskin of Innuendo Studios. A phenomenal series.
Very good, very informative.
Made me a lot better at picking my fights on the internet because
and the the meaning of like what it means when you do pick a fight like that, and like it's very very informative. Unfortunately, you got to stay informed with this shit.
Yeah, some people they pick fights with people who are obviously bad faith, like fucking reactionaries, and it's like. You're not going to change their mind. You're not changing anyone's mind by publicly arguing with them, like trying to argue a substantive argument. because they are not. They
aren't burdened with the need to try and make sense. They're just gonna fucking pull you around by the.
They're just there to start shit and to waste your time. And so when I encounter people like that, I do not engage with them as if they are a serious conversation. I mock them and waste their time. But I don't go into that with any kind of like idea that I am going to change their mind
because they don't want it changed. But again, this is not a prepared statement or anything.
What's that article / book you mentioned? It is the alt-right playbook. It's on YouTube. It's on a channel called Innuendo Studios. It's very good.
Always here to educate. I just want my diamonds, dang it. Y'all manifest diamonds for, try and...
But Wib, you argue and dunk on people for the clicks, not for an actual reason.
That's why we're crypto-fascists.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Call me silly, but I feel like not just dipping my dick into fascist rabbit holes for no reason.
That's fair. I mean, I go on Reddit, but...
Snipe, if Pedro Pascal was to start a new kill team, i.e. outside of his main army, what would it be? Because Pedro Pascal has a main army, we've established this.
Oh, I helped him build it.
Yeah.
I helped him build it.
He's a fellow Space Wolf player.
He is.
Yeah.
He likes how they're kind of like, not as fascist as they could be. Diamonds! Ah! But it's 2.
It might not be 2. There might be one hidden behind something.
It would be... an anarcho-goblinist.
He'd run a rebel grot kill team.
When he's finished reading porn on the internet, anyway. 'Cause apparently that's his favourite thing.
Apparently so.
That's I realised that insinuated was his favourite thing.
Because you're on hardcore, it doesn't actually matter that like having diamonds on you, because if you die, you die.
I just fucking if
so
I
you
die,
might as well
I'm
keep
dead.
them on you, yeah.
YOLO, motherfuckers. Also, I like it. He was asked like what his skill would be on Outbreak Day, and he's basically sat there and gone, "I'm fucking useless. I can't do anything.
He's like, well, I can act.
I can't cook." It's like he can be like, "Oh no." Oh god, don't start this law. I didn't start it, Long Fang, but I'll finish
on the bright side, that is just lava, so you can get a bucket of water and just dump it on top of that.
I do have a lot of materials for buckets.
So you can
you
can have the stuff to get your obsidian.
Ah! Motherfuck! Who the fuck? From whence this guy's gonna kill me? Come on, you piece of shit. I hate how I can't avoid skeletons. They always fucking do me in.
Skeletons are.
Skeletons are pricks, and I'm honestly ashamed to be a fucking be piloted by one. Now where the fuck have I come from?
That's an excellent.
Oh, you motherfucker!
So the resolution for before January ends, I'm going to finish painting my plastic great swords at least to the null oil stage. Hey, go for it. I have. Actually, come to think about it, I've got. I need to finish writing the next painting log video because I've got enough to put in that again. But
I don't know where I came from.
But I have a fairly long, a long goal, which is by the end of this year, I want to have 2,000 points of my Lamenters painted, because I do have 2,000 points of Rogue Trader Lamenters now.
Yeah. Let's remember this somewhere. Fuck and piss! There we go, now I know where I came from.
You have so many torches, you should use more of them.
Yeah.
Because it stops things spawning there as well, so you're going to have less skeletons jumping and climbing up your butthole.
I don't like it when they do that.
Have they added a bunch of music to this? Because I've not heard these tracks before. I really like them.
Because you're about 100 years old.
Admittedly, nearly every time I played Minecraft in the last decade, I have been playing it with the sound off so that I can listen to something while I'm playing it.
I get that. Fuck off.
My other painting things, I want to get the rest of that squad of Bretonnian Stormcast that I started. So I've got another 4 of those to paint, and I've got a whatever the Stormcast mages are called. I've got one of those as well.
Stormcasters.
Possible.
Who knows?
I hate having fever brain after you mentioned being piloted by a skeleton. I spent more time than I should have trying to work out the bit where I claim I had my skeleton replaced with the chassis pieces of a Ford Cortina. What?
Well, I mean, we can't all be Ford Cortinas.
I should also point out
hate skeletons. They're such fucking Tories.
I'm a big fan of wistful chiptunes.
They're cute.
Which may explain why I have such a soft spot for the Undertale soundtrack, which has a lot of that in it.
It certainly does.
Inside you, there's a Fiat 500. No, inside you, there are 2 Fiat 500s.
So
they are both gay. They are dating.
Oh, that's a bit incestuous, though, isn't it?
They're not related.
Well, if they're both like, well, when did the Fiat 500s enter us?
They're metaphorical.
Okay. Have you let the Fiat 500 into your bone marrow? My bone marrow kind of sucks right now.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not. I'm sorry. My bone marrow game is weak.
When I get back into painting, but I have muscle spasm on my right arm. Shit. To put this in the right context, the last army I painted was the recently released Lost and the Damned. Ooh.
Oh, they're pretty new.
Again, I can't say anything considering what I'm painting these days.
Porn.
Painting fucking
Nothing.
minis that are about as old as I am.
Yeah, you're a bit of a hipster, huh?
Say thanks for all the hard work you two put in. It always makes me happy to see others with a more narrative, casual view on the hobby. Sadly, my local shop is mostly all competitive players, and at the time I'm going to keep up with releases.
Oh, you poor bugger.
I'm glad. Thank you.
But I'm glad we keep you. We keep you busy.
But yeah, it is something like it does sometimes feel weird because I do often I had like a 2-hour-long rant about what competitive has done to 40k.
Competitive ruins everything. In everything. I'm not joking. Ruins fucking Destiny weapons. It fucking pisses me off. But it shits my dick clean off, quite frankly.
But it was on a stream the other day. But yeah, it's weird sometimes because like we're making content on it, but like as a general rule, I have real trouble keeping up with like modern 40k because it does require so much of you.
It is a bit much.
It's things come out with such regularity. I appreciate that you didn't make any trousers. Trousers
are for weirdos. I want my dick out and about. I want to catch an arrow in it.
Did you say it's like it's pussy out Thursday?
It's a pussy out kind of look, honey. And I forgot how to make trousers, so it's fine.
But yeah, no. I it's one of those funny things because I like it, you know, I like to talk about like older Warhammer because it's kind of done and you're not constantly and it's not constantly chasing something.
It's not constantly being fiddled with. It's already,
which is the worst.
Been done.
And the worst part is I do enjoy 9th edition. I have my problems with it, but I have, you know, there's always going to be critiques you'll have of any edition. Like, but yeah, it's a thing.
My favourite thing is when people who are 3 times younger than us come in and go, I don't like modern 40k, it was way better back in 2nd, and you're like, Timmy, it's past your bedtime and you're still breastfeeding. That means that they're young, not that they've decided to keep breastfeeding past the age of like 10 or something. See, now that I've explained it, it's funnier.
But no, it's it's a weird thing.
Chefs.
It's a weird thing. It is funny because you see people talk about like when they do something silly with Warhammer and then they say, "Oh, I prefer it when Warhammer was serious," and you go, "When? When?" They're always thinking.
They can't tell you because it's not ever been fucking serious. It's just been people taking it too seriously.
In my experience, the people who take Warhammer the most seriously are people or at least 40k. The people that started playing in 3rd or 4th edition. because that's when the game
Fucker!
was at its most po-faced.
You know what? I'm just going inside. I don't have to deal with this shit. Fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. I hate skeletons.
What is your favourite edition for lore? I mean, that's kind of a complicated question because, like, I love the goofiness and the all over the placeness of like early Rogue Trader, but I do genuinely like a lot of what he's done now. But there's just so much of it that there's obviously a lot of things I don't like as well.
Fucking pot shotting me through my window.
I mean, you did leave a window. You could have put something in there. Like, you could make glass.
Yeah, I could, but I have to go outside to do it.
Yeah, in the daytime. I'm not saying now.
The towel came out? Good for them. That's like one of my favourite jokes. Like, Shrek came out in 2011. Good for him. I just think that's...
Shrek did not come out in 2011.
I don't fucking know. It was just...
Shrek's from like something
care.
stupid like 1999.
Shrek is fucking garbage. The only good thing about that is Puss in Boots, because Antonio Banderas is daddy.
I need to see that new fucking movie. It looks so good.
Yeah, the big bad wolf in it. Everyone's obsessed with it, and it looks really cool.
But yeah, I mean, I should point out when I talk about like people taking things too seriously from
Snipe,
third
how
edition.
dare you? Look, I'm sorry. Shrek is wank. It's literally just a meme. That's the only reason it got so far, is people were like... It's the same thing as people thinking Seinfeld's funny.
Done. This is because people grew up with it.
Oh, that's even worse.
It's fine. But yeah, I should point out when I talk about like the third edition issue, I started playing in third edition. That's why I say that. I am literally wearing the third edition Orc Codex on a shirt right now. You know,
because you're just that guy, aren't you? You're fucking that guy. You're fucking that guy. Honestly, maybe I'm teasing. It's fine. Don't worry.
They want in.
Well, they can't get in.
They want.
Oh, they're kissing. They're making out. Motorboating each other. Oh. Love wins.
I'm currently building a Tau army with all the original models. Going to do green base rooms. I mean, I did start painting some 3D printed like old V-keys with green bases. It's a funny thing. I started in that era, but I actually don't. I tend not to do the rims being green. I tend to keep those as being some other colour, usually black, because I don't know. That's just always kind of. It just feels right to me. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
Oh my god, there's more. I've got some.
How much iron have you got?
I was gonna make a fucking iron sword.
Yeah, might want it.
This is just everyone who's ever worked retail. This is their dream.
They're nightmares.
No. It's the people lining up, and then you just kill them through the window that they're talking to you through.
Okay.
That's the dream, honey.
Shrek has an oddly important part of animation history. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my fucking shit to be done. Cooking.
Okay. Gotta finish cooking your iron.
Delicious.
You know, it's also something about taking it too seriously. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's sort of what I feel we try and do with like our.
Yeah, we try and take it as seriously as possible because no fun allowed.
Yeah, I think like our YouTube content. I think that's been generally our vibe that we try and do, which is that we like the things, but we take them.
But we also realise that things
it's quite
are silly,
and
that's okay.
Yeah, and just kind of like take it with the sort of.
Oh, that guy you made really mad on Twitter because he pulled like 40k just playing with toy soldiers, and he was like, "You're being so fucking.
You're being so disrespectful to everyone who
everybody
them.
involved." And it's like, somebody's angry about their little painty toys.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that person got real mad.
Well, they were a prick anyway because
they
were like a fucking turf or some shit. So
oh, they weren't even a turf; they were just a transfer.
Gross.
There wasn't even like an attempt at trying to cover it with something more.
Well, there we go. Pork chop here. He's so funny to me.
Pork chopper.
Pork choppy.
Pork chopper.
Pork chop.
Yes, 40k. 40k is very dumb, and we love it for that.
And that's why we love it. Oh no. I'm gonna burp.
Thank you for the warning.
It's stuck.
Oh no.
Fuck.
What are you looking for?
Chip.
At night.
Yeah. Night sheep. Found him.
Across a ravine.
Ow!
This is the worst time to be doing it on hardcore mode. Like,
I came out to have sheep, and I'm feeling.
you know where the sheep are, so you can go get them.
Lunch.
You know.
This is cancel culture. I try and get out like
I kind of love that you're putting glass in the dirt shack. You're not replacing it with like stone or wood.
All right, Captain Capitalism. Sorry.
Just
Is my hovel offending you?
no.
Hey, Karma, how you doing? Just coming in to see my husband fucking wealth shame me.
You have stone.
It looks ugly.
You have wood.
I do, but at what cost?
It's nearly daytime again, so.
Yeah, I know. I can make a fishing pole from down here. Where's my string? There's my string. Bit. Oh, just needed two. That's fine.
Web capitalism with snow.
Pardon me. That needed a bit of jostling. I apologise.
Oh.
Fucking okay. This man caught me burping when I was recording some lines, and he isolated it. He kept mentioning how crisp it was, and would not shut the fuck up to the point where I feel he has a kink that he wants to let me in on, which I'm not about. I'm gonna kill you.
It'd be sweet if they re-released a copy of Rogue Trader. I mean, you can. They do reprints of it periodically that you can buy at Warhammer World. So it is around.
Yeah, but then you've got to
versions.
spend, depending on where you are in the world, you've got to spend a fuck ton of money getting to Warhammer World.
I mean, ours is admittedly an original. We don't have the re-release version.
Oh, I need to go round. I don't
They've done the Realm of Chaos books as well.
That one we bought for Rems. We picked up 4 Remmers.
Yeah, we've got the Realm of Chaos books for a couple of people at this point. Because obviously we live quite close to Warhammer World.
Bugman's is literally right behind that door.
I fucking wish.
Not those prices.
No, but it's just nice. It's a nice place to be.
It is a nice place
I think
to hang out.
turn around. I think you left a bit of wool.
I don't think I did. That's
I'm
sheep.
sure. No, I'm sure.
Bare bum.
No, I'm sure I saw a sheep back there that looked like it had an extra cube. I must have missed it. I'm just seeing things.
It's just you're seeing what you want to see.
Yeah, I'm seeing what I want to see.
May I please have?
I suppose actually now, if you did want to like do a sort of retro sort of throwback, if you can get hold of the original book, then it's a good time because you can
These chickens just killed that skeleton.
They know what they're about. Because you can just get some beakies from the Horus Heresy game and use those. I mean, they're not the same, obviously. I should know. I'm building an army of them right now, but
Oi!
Of 87 beakies, but
as is your prerogative.
But yeah, if you want to do kind of a throwback kind of thing, it's a decent enough time to do it.
Who wants to live forever?
And
that's me killing a squid.
Like I have not actually played a game, but I have obviously read the rules. Like the basic rules for Rogue Trader are not super complicated.
Mobius, fuck off, mate. No, that's icky and wrong.
If set on to do one for, I may have to ask you to do that again. I'm still missing one of the Realm of Chaos books and 2 or 3 old books to meet my collection. At current prices, I can't afford the originals. Modhell, if I'll tell you what. The next time we are at Warhammer World, I will let you know if they have them. Because the problem is they don't. They sometimes get reprinted, and sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. So I can't guarantee.
We will figure it out.
I'll let you know.
I'm gonna go fishing
for a fish.
Eventually I'll have to make a trip to Warhammer World, but alas, it'll be a while as I'm in Canada. Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Yeah, it takes a while to walk there.
Yeah, it is a weird thing, because it's Warhammer World's in Nottingham, obviously, and
it used to be really shit, and I was like, why are people pilgrimaging here? That's fucking very poor.
I don't think it was shit. It
was wank.
It wasn't
compared to how it is now.
Compared to how it is now.
I got a puffer fish. I thought you might like the Sprite for that.
I do like the Sprite for that.
I thought you might.
But yeah, it was nowhere near as good as it is now. No. The museum is very pricey for what it is.
It's expensive for what it is, but
it
you
is also quite good.
Really cool shit. So.
It's a really fun thing to look around.
If you judge it by day out prices. Then...
Yeah. It's because we have a different vibe to it, because effectively it's the closest place for us to play Warhammer at.
Yeah.
Because you can't just go into a GW anymore and just play a game there.
Not in this economy.
It doesn't work like that anymore. There has to be special things set up, because they don't have the boards out by default.
COVID kind of fucked that as well.
Oh, they've been gone for a long time before that.
Yeah, they organised nights, but.
Because I'm thinking compared to when I first went into GWs, when they'd have boards set up, the Derby one had a fucking board for Battlefleet Gothic, a dedicated board for that.
Christ, that was hopeful.
So it's a bit different. Just a different vibe, but yes, because it's the closest thing to us, we view it it's a far less magical thing, because we've been there dozens of times.
Sometimes we just meet up with mates there.
Yeah,
because fuck everything.
It's a very different kind of interpretation of it. So, speaking of BFG, how the fleet's doing with? I haven't actually painted any for a bit.
See, no one asks me about that, because I'm just like.
Well, I'm painting your fleet, so
yeah.
And that is public knowledge, so
it is, yeah. So yeah, but I get all the sexy questions if Fulgrim wore a thong, and I'm like, thank you.
But yeah, I need to get on that, because for a bit of peek behind the curtain, the next Codex compliant episode, which I don't actually know what it's going to be on yet. I've got a list of things. That Copperberg. It's getting to you.
It's a bit gassy. Bit gassy, folks.
But the next one... Where
did I get that bowl from?
The what?
I've got a bowl.
What?
Did I catch a bowl?
You did open a chest over by the wrecked portal.
That didn't have a bowl in it.
Okay, I don't know. And yes, Corvus it was, yeah. But yeah, peek behind the curtain. I don't know what it's about. A peek behind the curtain is to refer to seeing behind the making of something, behind the scenes of something. Yeah. I believe it's derived probably from looking behind the curtain in The Wizard of Oz. It's probably where it comes from.
Or it's a theatre thing, because
possibly, actually, that would also work.
I've done theatre actually.
Yeah, actually, that one's probably more. That's probably actually got more chance of actually being where it comes from.
Yeah. Because it is.
Okay, well, you could have just said no. I was wrong, and just said that's fine.
I like you realizing that you're wrong.
Okay.
I'm joking.
But anyway, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what the next one's going to be, but it will be the 49th episode. So the one after that will be the 50th episode. Nice. Now, originally that would have fallen on. Now, before obviously stuff went on, that would have fallen on December of last year originally.
But one of us got cancer. Super cringe. I know.
And it kind of threw off the thing. And originally there was going to be a big video. It was originally going to be a Battlefleet Gothic one, which has a few pages written for it.
Yeah.
yeah, so there is a Battlefleet Gothic video that will appear at some point. It was originally going to be a much more recent thing, but everything...
Links in the description, sperm fans.
Big, okay. Big videos sort of are kind of off the cards right now because it just requires too much.
But it's a lot. Like this stream, I had to have a good fucking run up for it.
Too many things throw big projects off, so we have to keep things kind of a little bit small. I was actually thinking, if you don't mind me just talking publicly about this, because it doesn't matter.
Then why are you asking me if I care?
Because I was going to say about what I had a thought about what the 50th episode could be.
Sure, yeah.
I was thinking of doing the second edition Assassin's Codex, because the very first episode was on the third edition Assassin's Codex.
Cool. Also, I'm sorry, Mobius, I know. It was very selfish of me.
I feel that everything that was said was it obviously came from anger. I said some things, I did some things that maybe I'm not very proud of, like contracting cancer. So cringe.
But
I thought there was someone shouting at me. It's usually Long Fang, but it doesn't seem to be this time. So
okay.
Feck.
But
please, sir, have the stage.
I was waiting for you to so I could finish talking to you about the thing I was talking to you about like a minute and a half ago.
Whatever.
Which is that yes, I thought that would be a nice doing the second ed. Things would be a nice thing because we can have a nice chill 50th episode rather than a big blowout. It can be a bit more of a chill, nice one because it's a relatively small book and we can just kind of approach that in a sort of chill way and use it as a bit of a way to kind of talk about the series because obviously it's been going on for a while and it has obviously gone places that we did not expect.
Like on YouTube. What the fuck's that even about?
Yeah. Can Snipe hit you with the book as a callback? I mean, obviously, yeah.
That offended so many male rights activists. It was really funny.
Oh, that guy got so mad.
That guy threatened to do horrible murder things.
Yeah, that guy got so mad because it was a videotape of cuckoldry.
It's like, and then we were like, dude, sweetheart, darling.
Dude, I just got hit in
I
got lightly hit in the face with a book as a joke.
I am never going to improvise a thing like that with somebody. You never improvise physical violence. You discuss it beforehand.
Yeah. That's
Anything
why
like
I don't
that,
react to it.
That's why he doesn't react. And it's just like, honey.
I realised I've actually grown the hair back that I had in those early episodes as well. So
without even meaning to,
yeah.
You've reverted. But yeah, that guy was so mad. And then when we pointed out that's not what cockholdery is, he was like, well, words don't need to mean things that they mean. And it's like, you're an absolute fuckwit. Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, so I thought that would be if you're in agreement with that.
You want me to hit you again?
No, about doing that as the 50th episode.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Well, that's it. Still don't know what we're doing for the 49th.
Full cycle.
We'll figure that out, I guess.
Something sexy.
I mean, there is the thing because again, this is something which I haven't really, I've obviously never seen the open shuttered Wib gets showered with tiny candy bars video. That would have given them an aneurysm.
Yeah, that's like, what would he have called that? Tax evasion? It's like, that's disgusting tax evasion. Oh my god. Like, do you just not like femmes doing things? Because, we get a lot of you folk around here.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Not as much as recently. I'm beginning to
Fucker!
wonder. I'm beginning to wonder. There's a couple of things. I think, obviously we've put up less stuff, which is one thing.
We could pop out and get hit in the face because I'm like, huh?
I don't think we've had too many of the type of spicy takes that make those people really mad recently, so I think that helps.
I was talking to my therapist about it, and I said, I think because we're much more of a known quantity in the 40k circles kind of now, people expect us to be like, hey, racism bad.
I think it means that a lot of people who will hate what we're going to do already know who we are, so they don't.
There's that too,
so
yeah.
they don't
that
bother.
Definitely is a big thing.
So
they just kind of leave. It's like, good, because we don't fucking want you in our lives.
I think part of it might also be my policy of that anytime someone leaves a comment being weird about the fact that there are pronouns in our name cards, they get instantly shadow banned, so I never have to see anything they say. So I think that helps with us not getting hate comments.
It's like, great, what has that got to do? I mean, it's just, I'm fragile and don't like things.
Yeah.
okay, so talk to a fucking therapist about it.
Yeah. But yeah,
That's
so
not
I
our
think
responsibility,
I
fucking baby.
think the combination of those things has meant that our comments have actually been pretty chill recently. Like we've not had too many like absolute raging lunatics in them as of late.
I get them on Reddit, but I have a secret Reddit account.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, and you do provoke them.
No, I literally just go, why are you being such prick? Yeah, I guess I do provoke.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying they don't deserve
they're
it.
being pricks. So.
I'm saying you do things that are going to make them pissed off. They deserve to be pissed off, and you are doing the right thing by pissing them off. But you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, because you say something that literally is just you think is the most
Innocuous
milquetoast thing, where you're just like, yeah, racism's kind of shit, or like sexism isn't good for anyone, and then they'll be like, oh, I'm mad about this, and I'm like, you can just die mad about it, honey. I don't understand.
The fun one is because a few people got not like mad, but got a little salty over us defending Fire Warrior in the most recent video. So I'm like, oh yeah, they're gonna be really pissed when we make a full video on Fire Warrior, and I'm like, the game's fine.
It's like things can just be.
It's fine. Most of the reasons people hate it are stupid. There's actually legitimate problems with the game, like real legitimate issues, but people just complain about how why would a Fire Warrior be able to kill a Space Marine in close combat? Because it's first-person shooter, you idiot.
It's a fucking video game. You're the FPS protagonist. That was kind of a joke a little while ago.
Yeah.
But okay.
But I digress.
We have been complaining a lot this stream.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure what the next video will be. I've got a list of things. So I was been trying to stay away from doing 3rd edition for a little while because we've done so much 3rd edition.
Yeah, we did do a bunch. So.
And we don't want the series to just be the 3rd edition show because it's not that. We've just covered a lot of it because there is a lot of it, and
there's a lot of
something I've got a lot more.
we've got to sneak in as well.
Yeah. But it's just because it's part of the game of the old game that sort of we're most familiar with. Because that's where I started. So.
And I started way later than you.
And we haven't yet covered 5th edition much.
No.
I did want to do the 5th ed Space Wolves Codex at some point this year because that's one of the other books that we're very familiar with.
Exactly. You enjoying this music, dude?
It's fun. It's fun. So there's fun stuff to be had in Fire Warrior. Like I say, it's nice problems. The final boss is terrible. Actually, just in general, the way it deals with high HP enemies
is a bit frustrating.
Oh, excellent.
Fucking yes. Right.
All right. So
now I need to go.
Do you remember where that pool was?
It wasn't a pool.
There was a pool of lava.
Well, I know it's down here somewhere. So, and worst comes to worst, I'll eventually find it, or
Yeah.
I'll die.
Well, you could always go up top and repair as much of that
That's what I'm doing.
thing as possible and see how many you need, I guess.
I was gonna.
But yeah, the big damage sponge enemies in Fire Warrior, one of the bigger things, it doesn't really have like a good indication that you are doing damage to them at all.
Yeah, there's not much feedback in that regard.
So it leaves you like when you're dealing with like a really big and powerful enemy, you do go, am I actually hurting it? Like, am I doing the right thing? And then it dies, and you go, oh, okay, I guess I was.
Crisis of like, are any of us doing the right thing? Holy fuck!
But so yeah, that's like I say, it's not a perfect game, but it's fine. It's a very average first-person shooter for the time that gets judged for lore reasons, which are as a fool's game, frankly.
Fuck off! I hate that.
Yeah, Fire Warrior is aggressively okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Buy it cheap.
More like Fine Warrior.
Yeah. Buy it cheap on GOG. Play it through once. Go. Yeah, there's some fun bits in there. There's some bad bits in there, but it's fine. That's sort of yeah.
I think next door is trying to kill me. I'm gonna slap.
God bless Mommy and Daddy and Pedro Pascal.
Definitely pumped up to cover some fifth ed stuff. I think the thing is, like, yeah, fifth ed is when you got into the game, and because I mean, actually,
someone had to.
I mean, the first games you played were actually third because I still had the rule books, and I was like, and so we played a couple of games like that, and then we got fifth edition stuff. But I like fifth edition a lot.
Bit too much, some say.
Again, it's got its problems.
I caught him with his dick in a rule book.
It's
fucking embarrassing.
Its wound allocations maybe a bit of a problem, and some of the codex it did suffer from codex creep pretty bad as an addition. Starting Hero Quest back in 1991 when I was 8 blew my mind.
Oh, the best thing about Hero Quest is doors.
Yeah, I think I got into 40k. I think it would have been like
this is how
very late 1998, so it was when third edition had not been long released. So like there was still a lot of second ed stuff knocking around. Like the boxes for most of the units were still the second ed boxes for quite some time. So I still have a lot of nostalgia for the old, for the second ed 40k logo. Yeah. I have a lot of fondness for that.
Now you're cooking with diamonds. Let's put them in there.
It's a fucking awesome game. A third-person shooter where a crisis suit with varial weapon loadouts and
That'd
stuff.
be pretty sweet.
That'd be fun.
That'd be cool. Alright. Let's see how many obsidians, plural, I have to look for. I found today in the shops, there was like, you know how like they sell like kind of single bits of like a chunk of pineapple that a kid just holds onto and eats. They were selling bits of chicken like that, and it wasn't like a drumstick or nothing.
It was raw chicken.
It was a hunk of chicken tit.
Okay.
And it was like, oh, this is a spicy one. It's like, you're too fucking right, it's a spicy one. What the shit is this? I got very cross. Okay, stop crying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. Let's go for 9.
Is there any obsidian knocked around? Because I'm sure I saw some on the floor.
No.
Okay. That might have been was it weeping obsidian or crying obsidian, whatever it's called?
It's like weeping obsidian, yeah. It's a bit of a twat. But yeah, it doesn't work to be one thing. But I already have a flint and steel as well, so that's cool.
The wild thing is when you talk about like because obviously Codex Compliant covers old stuff rather than new stuff. So sometimes people say, "Oh, you should cover X thing," and you go, "That was released 4 years ago."
You know what's my favorite genre of that is when people ask you to cover things that don't exist.
Oh, you should cover Codex squats.
It's like, should I?
I mean, we can try, but that will involve trans-dimensional travel. So I think it's a bit
and then
much.
there's someone in the comments going, "Oh, it's always trans with you, isn't it?" And you're like, "For fuck's sake, Jeremy."
It's like that's a bit much for a YouTube video. But
why do you all always show up when I ain't got fucking shit for yous? Llamas, everybody.
I do like the llamas.
Hola. Why would rooted dirt, motherfucker? I am gonna strike you down.
You're gonna get a root.
It pisses me off a rash on the bit my tongue.
Oh, honey.
I was like, you know how my teeth are really sharp. But yeah, it pisses me off irrationally how like you go and talk to the villagers and they just go, and it's this villager disapproves, and it's like, well, fuck you. I was going to save you from the skeletons, but now I think I'm going to watch you die.
See ya, hobby.
See ya, Hobbs. Have a good one.
And the best thing about Hero Quest is the portable multi-corp storage rack. Yes. But yeah, so obviously Codex Compliant covers older stuff, so there's a lot of stuff that it'll be a while before we get to. You're right. Any blood?
I think I can taste it, but I don't know if it's me wanting to.
But there's still a it's wild, like, because Longfang sent us an old book the other day. Well, I thought it was an old book, but it's like I thought it was a newer book. But then I was like, oh, this is from I think it was early 7th edition. which is like 2014, and I'm like, oh god, that's 10 years old. Like
No.
next year, and like I feel like 10 years old is
No.
about the edge of like where I consider stuff to be like for us to cover it. Like if it's 10 years old, that's sort of old enough for Codex Compliant to cover it, I feel.
Yeah.
And so yeah, the fact that 7th edition is coming up on 10 years is pretty wild.
Stop it. Just shush. Have enough of that. No. Fan codex I'm working on. Ooh, fancy. A fancy fan codex. I've had a scene from Kingsman, the first movie. Don't watch the second one, even though celebrated Chilean American actor Jose Pedro Bambastida Pascal is in it. But the first one, there's a scene where Eggsy, the main character, because he's like a total chav, he's like driving his mate's car, like Fiesta, without a license, and they're like ramming it in reverse, getting away from cops, flipping them off.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, that's been stuck in my head because that was just my fucking childhood. I was like, yeah, I feel represented.
Did you ever cover the GW Global campaigns or their accompanying books? Oh, we have done
we've touched
Armageddon
on them.
and Eye of Terror.
Yeah.
We've done those two.
Yeah.
We covered the campaign a lot more in the Eye of Terror book, where we got some various feedback because people are still mad about that.
Yeah, people are still mad.
About
that
campaign.
They're still mad.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm not
I
gonna like
understand.
pass any judgment because I'd probably be if that was a thing that meant a lot to me at that point. I'd still probably be mad about it. So okay.
Yeah.
I see you, motherfucker. Look at that fucker. Look at the creeper over there being like. I like how their feet do that though. I think that's quite cute.
I mean, some people have talked to us about covering the, I forget what it was called. It was a Warhammer Fantasy campaign that was around the same time as the Eye of Terror campaign. I think it happened a little bit before.
Maybe. Whatever. Stay there.
Yeah, apparently that had a Storm of Chaos. That's the one. Yeah. I've heard that was much like the Eye of Terror one, where people are very dubious of the results of it.
The thing is, yes, I get it. Like, no, it's like, this is the thing. I understand both sides, but at the same time, it's like, if you ain't got the grit to get that shit done, to let it go the way it does,
don't bother doing it.
Don't fucking do it because people are gonna feel people.
Make
the smell that.
Make the scope of the
tell.
results a lot smaller in a manageable way.
Even if it doesn't seem as like if you like you say, like I think that's probably the best way to do it. Is I'll lower the fucking stakes so much.
Yeah.
But you can still big it up and make it out like it, and people will just be happy to be part of it.
Just have it be the fate.
Because it's something they love.
Just have it be the fate of one like world or system or what have you, and just have it cover that, and one that's not like necessary to whatever narrative you're trying to tell. But
and you know,
but yeah, I have heard the Warhammer Fantasy one, the Storm of Chaos. I have heard that one was quite a very contentious thing.
Contentious is a very polite way of putting it. I commend you.
Controversial, shall we say?
Controversial.
But I
good
don't.
C words.
I don't know because I wasn't there. I was not playing.
You weren't there, man.
I was not playing any. Well, I wasn't playing GW systems at the time at all.
No.
Have you got a bucket of water in your pocket?
No, it's just how I'm sitting. No, I was gonna take lava somewhere.
It'd be easier to take
Yeah, it
water.
would be. What the fuck is my issue? Jesus Christ. So it's okay, I still know exactly where I am, so it's fine. Hi everyone. Brain trust here. That's me, not Wib. He's the smart one.
I'm viewing from a distance, so I can go, that thing you're doing, there is a more efficient way.
Does anyone else hate how like like fucking fruity cider always makes your teeth feel furry?
That's just like sugary drinks.
Yeah, it fucking pisses me off. Shits me. I'm doing big jumping.
But
Jeez, Snipe. What did I say? Did I say something bad? Or was it the furry teeth thing? Like jab? I don't know. Please, answers on a postcard. What have I done to piss you off today? Because that was the fun part about the
That's just
podcast.
how I sit then.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's
My favourite variant of that joke, I was walking home when I was like 11.
I was gonna say grab a few.
Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah, I
grab
got
a few
four.
for
I got
simplicity,
four, don't
just
worry.
in case. Fuck it up.
But yeah,
Well, it's easy to fuck it up.
yeah. Fuck it up. Anyway, walking home with my friend at the time and her brother, and they were chatting away, and she goes, yes, well, I see your point, and he goes, no, it's just these trousers. And I was like, Tom, what the fuck, man? They were very quippy, very fun. But this is also the girl who used the Twix pack as a Johnny, so, you know, take what you can from it.
Yep.
Now I wait for chat to catch up with that for the folk who ain't know. I grew up in a small fucking mining town. There was nothing to do but each other and drugs.
This is one very much for you. I know I'm very much a lurker on videos and streams and such, but I want to say that seeing someone else queer in space being unapologetically cool and fun has helped me with my own confidence in creating war game videos. So thank you both for making stuff regardless of the shitbags.
Oh, you sweetheart. Good on you for fucking getting out there and doing that shit too.
Yeah, thanks.
Because it ain't easy. And thank you. I'm sorry I just started talking about Twix wrapper.
I will say I have
so.
not forgotten about because she sent us an email a while ago. I have not forgotten about that. It's just we've had stuff going on.
Karma, that was a small English town. See, I'm from Brisbane, so you know we got worse shit in different ways.
A different vibe.
Well, there you've got like brumbies and like horse wrangling and cattle and shit. Whereas over here, like the small towns I grew up in were like mining towns.
Yeah, you don't. There's no brumbies, but there's I don't know.
There's a lot of people wearing horse gear.
Racism.
Yeah.
And dogging.
Melbourne, oh mate. How's Melbourne doing? I hope it's treating you right, my man. Or woman or other. Sorry, I didn't want to assume. But yeah, hope Melbourne's doing good for you.
The final Boeing 747 is being delivered to its customer as of next week. The end of an era.
Fucking Amazon Prime is taking
I'm kind of a little.
I'm
kind of a little shocked they were still making them because I know obviously there's a load still in service, but I kind of assumed they'd stopped making them a while ago. Well, no, I am now learned.
You got learned. Who just hit this motherfucker? Me. I hit him. Where did you come from, prick? Oh, I probably fell from the ceiling or something. Something creepy. I'm getting so much gold for like no reason.
And the modern ones are nearly completely different from the original 747. That's kind of true of a lot of like those kind of like.
I just can't believe there's only like 746 of them.
Well, of like aircraft and stuff because even when they are built like on a line, like they get so many modifications because they have such a long lifespan and technology goes it goes forward. That they don't really finish designing them until the very last one is made. You know.
I know shit about planes. I just know I wanted to fly them for a long time, and then I was like, oh, it cost me like $300,000 fucking US to get a fucking pilot's license. Or I can just get it for free and you know go in the military, which you know they don't have very good Wi-Fi there, so probably not.
Good night, Longfang. You take care.
Yeah, Longfang, you take care.
Have a good rest.
Get better. Kick COVID's ass. You got this, my man.
There you go. That's static lava.
I ain't like it. It's too pretty. Just like me. Oh, I do look a bit like like the one person who watches like fucking GB news.
Does.
Yep.
See, that's why you took multiple. Why are you doing it like that?
Because I'm really smart.
Put it there, and then it sprays over all of them, and you don't lose any lava.
Yeah, that's what I just did. Duh. If I forgot my diamond pick, I was gonna go spare. I was just gonna start screaming.
No, I thought you were just gonna throw that into the lava.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Longfang, but I've had cancer and COVID. And trust me, I prefer cancer. That's a horrible fucking thing. COVID really sucks, and I hope you feel better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. If you leave the water, it also means that you don't have that problem because it automatically, like, covers any lava as well.
I knew that. I know that.
Which is
I
why
made this game.
you just picked the water back up.
Yeah. Look at me go, vroom. Fuck you all. Didn't think that through, did you? Longfang, when have you ever known me to think something through? Exactly. But see, that's what you do when you.
Oh,
in case you didn't know there. I'm so good at video games, everyone. It's okay to be jealous.
That's perhaps more water than you need.
I like to feel secure.
But yes, primarily you're right. Yeah, things like 747s and stuff. They are.
can fly. Very knowledgeable.
Yes, but they are more of a family of a thing than like just one like model.
Let's put that there so I can just relax. Considered playing Dragon Quest Builders? Don't think so. Don't think I've heard of it.
I have never played a Dragon Quest game, so
No. Is that the one that's with the art's done by the Dragon Ball Z guy?
Yeah.
Because I hate that art style so fucking much.
yeah, I don't like it either.
It's if you like it, that's fine. I just think it's fucking disgustingly ugly. And anyone who likes it is awful. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could have said it's not my thing a little bit more tactfully.
No, I just really hate it.
How many blocks you got?
That's an excellent question. I am not minding this, just to tell you. So you're just gonna have to wait.
9.
9. Got plenty. Fuck my pick, I guess.
See you, Markel.
Yeah, see you, dude. Have a good one. Thanks for
Yes, not liking the art style would be a barrier to enjoying Dragon Quest Builders then, yes.
Yeah. That's the annoying thing. It's like you know when someone's like, this comic is amazing, and you're like, but it's drawn by Greg Land and I want him dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a thing, like, if aesthetically you don't find something appealing, it is a barrier. I had that with Final Fantasy IX for the longest time before I got over my fucking self, because it actually looks fine.
Well, I mean, even then, if you don't like it, you don't fucking like it. It's
Yeah, I remember I actually was like, okay, I'm just gonna finally give this game a go, and then I did, and I was like, yeah, this is actually pretty great. This is actually really good.
That's quite a success story. So I have the same problem because I really want to see We Can Be Heroes. No reason. It's kind of popped up in my recommendations, and it looks like maybe it'd be a good movie. It's like
It's got Pedro Pascal in it, hasn't it?
it also has. I think it has Tio Machete in it, and I love Tio
Who,
Machete.
sorry?
Tio Machete.
Who's
Uncle. Tio is Spanish for uncle. It's Machete. He's
okay.
part of the
Okay.
things.
Okay.
So he's
You mean
actually
Danny
part
Trejo?
of Danny Trejo. Yeah.
Okay.
They fucking. But yeah, no, there's you got to call him Tio Machete because he did a video where he was eating I can't remember what he was eating, and he had a little chihuahua on the fucking dinner table.
Yes.
And he was like, Tio Machete says you can eat with your puppy, and he eats, and he gives the puppy like a little bit of like nachos, and he goes, "That's my puppy," and I'm like, I love my uncle.
Apparently, it's basically X-Men but for kids.
It is.
And Carmen's saying that they're
And it's so weird.
Boys love it.
Who knew that Javier Peña and fucking Steve? So I can't fucking remember the guy who plays opposite Narcos. They were superheroes, yeah, because like all Narcos, how it's just all this fucking and brutality.
You are describing lots of things I haven't seen and people I'm not familiar with. I do just want to point this out, so I don't know. I'm sorry.
Fine, but yeah, there's like in Narcos, Pedro Pascal plays a character called Javier Peña, which was a DEA agent.
Yeah,
the guy's got to eat. Leia from really? Oh, that's so good karma. Oh my god, I love that. But yeah, Pedro Pascal plays a character called Marcus Moreno in We Can Be Heroes, which is like they're like the aging dads, like they're the parental kind of superheroes. So they've been in the game a while, and there's a guy called Miracle Guy who's played by his co-star from Narcos, which is really weird because I've seen his whole ass.
Okay.
I've seen him balls deep in people, and I'm like, oh. But yeah, so it's quite fun. It's quite good. But yeah, no, young Leia is a fucking dream, and I love her. What an absolute darling.
Okay.
Okay, I was like, oh shit, what's going on? And it's just Zoe being like, I love you, because she's lovely and amazing. And I'm sure I heard a chicken, but it might have been an Enderman whoop.
I'm gonna say it is probably a bat.
You're a bat.
Because I just heard a bat.
I just heard a bat. Oh, a bat.
Yeah.
Fucking wow. There are bats in Minecraft now.
Yeah. And yeah, probably it's totally fine. Totally fine. You may nerd about planes.
How dare you? How dare you, Primbles? You come into our chat and you act like a fucking nerd.
Prime B, I assume you are probably definitely aware of these channels on YouTube, but for like plane stuff, because I occasionally watch them because it's interesting, there's a channel called Mustard. It's quite good.
That's a condiment, darling.
They tell like the stories behind various like they do other stuff as well, but mostly aircraft, and they do it with like 3D rendering stuff. They render the things so you can kind of get a better look at them. And Curious Droids, also pretty good. Mostly more space stuff, but they do aircraft as well. Like I say, I am assuming that you are aware of both of those, but you know.
Okay, are you all like talking about mustard as in the condiment? Because it's not that great. It's okay.
It's a good channel.
Why do you always have to like?
Yeah, you're aware of both of them. That's why. I simply were. I want to do a deep dive on one specific bit of tech. Yeah, it's really interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna get my pack ready.
You're welcome to be wrong, Snipe. I'm a slut for mustard and also objectively correct. And that's fair.
You just said something super embarrassing and incorrect. I'm so sorry for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. You just posted cringe.
You see, I have the microphone.
Sorry.
I'm not. That was fucking hilarious.
The beluga. Oh, the beluga's the big transport plane, isn't it?
It's an animal. It's
like the friggin' massive one.
Okay, so I'll take this fish.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. Yeah, I remember. Those are adorable.
Put on my golden hat.
Golden hat.
I love my golden hat. I'm such a slut for a golden hat. Oh shit, I gotta wait for all my gold to cook.
That's got me thinking of the, was it Super Guppy? It was a big transport plane that was very large and adorable looking.
I hate hearing the llamas spit. I spat in the street the other day and I made direct eye contact with an old lady and I think she thought I was being sexual because she was not impressed.
Oh.
Because like, I don't like spitting in the street, but apparently, well the thing is I didn't realise I was spitting in the house until you told me I was. So who knows, right? Maybe I'm just a llama. But I spat because I spit in the gutter, I don't spit in the waterways. I looked up and I was like, and she was like,
did you have something in your mouth? Or?
Come. No, I didn't. Okay. She did. She was like, it's rude.
I mean, just...
Back in my day, I was as happy as a warm meal. You're not dumb, Primbles. Shush. Don't be silly. His name was Ernesto W. Bingus, and he is my friend. What, the woman I spat at by accident? Sorry, Ernest. Or Ernesto.
Random 40k fact.
Pilgrim. I literally saw the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fulgrim hated wearing underwear.
Oh.
Because the Codex Astartes did not support it. It never mentioned it, so he was just like, well, then it's fucking pointless, isn't it?
He was going more rules as written rather than rules as intended.
Mm-hmm. As it should be. I like how bowing looks like the onomatopoeia for jumping on a mushroom in Sonic and Knuckles.
Boing.
Although my brother and I would always say bollocks, and our mother would like freak out. She'd be like, "Stop saying that! It's a naughty word!" And we were like,
What are you going back for?
"My flint and tinder."
Flint and tinder.
Flint and tinder.
Flint and tinder.
Oh god. A friend of ours, her and her wife have a fridge magnet that's in the
You didn't pick it up.
I know, I was just kind of shutting the door so Pricko couldn't get in. What was
It's
it?
at the bottom. Flint and tinder.
But yeah. And it says, "Some boggers are LGBTQ. Get over it." And it's spelt phonetically, and every time I go into their kitchen, I just stare at it. Like,
You have a bit of a crisis.
I genuinely do.
You suddenly, is it those points where you go, I am not from this country.
I am so aggressively not from this country.
I was right. There was a bit of obsidian on the ground.
No, you weren't. Don't look.
That's a gold block. Huh.
Yeah, this is a gold block.
Yeah.
Pardon me. I'm gross. I know it.
Bonk.
Fuck yeah, that's more piggo trading goodness. That sounds amazing. What the burp I just did? Thanks.
I think it was the magnet. And hello, Christian.
Hey, Christian. How you doing? Who's cutting onions? I'm cutting costs. I don't know why they went full out on Rickman for some reason.
Rickman.
Rickman. Read about it in Time magazine. Ain't got shit else to do. And the neighbour thinks that's really funny. Oh, he thinks it's that's a crying bit right there. Isn't it?
I mean, the corners don't matter.
It wouldn't matter.
You can fix it if you want. But... Okay, that was your goal. So.
Well, I haven't traded with a piggy yet, so. I'm about.
Well, I'll just say because we're coming up on 3 hours, so.
Fucking really? Yeah. Can I put my finger in your mouth?
No.
Fucking crypto fascist. Alright, now let's see if I can find a piggy man. I'm just a nubile young girl looking for. Okay, there's a big old fucking hell pig over there. I ain't about that.
You're all about the hell pigs.
Yeah, but those ones hurt you. And I don't like it when they
there's
hurt
a posture
me.
check. Oh god, right on camera.
Really?
I can't just say.
Fucker.
I'm just saying because it might be an idea to wrap because it might take a while to find the thing and we don't know how long it'll take. And I think this because you managed to get to the Nether, that feels like a nice.
Oh Heather, take me to the Nether. That's a Curtis Connor reference.
Okay.
He was playing with Danny Gonzalez and he was like, "That's the oh, I found some big men." Hola. Are they zombies? No. Hi. Hello. Hola. He's wearing gold boots. And then okay, now they're gonna.
They fucking love
They
gold,
love
don't they?
gold, and they'll just yeet stuff at you. What we got for it then? What you gonna give me?
Do
I
they
said.
want more gold?
No, it's one, and maybe they threw it over me. I think one of the kids has picked it up and he's not trading.
Oh, there was an item pop.
Find the fucking. This is robbery. You're stealing. I will hit your child. Oh, I got some crimson roots. Those are just mine though.
Yep. Try a few more times. Yeah.
Get. Okay, one of the adults has picked it up now, so let's see.
Okay, so he's got it in his hand. Oh, there you go.
Oh, he gave me 10 blocks of blackstone. I
Okay.
can make a fortress out of that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait. Come on.
I do like how they just look at it for a while.
Yeah, they're just like. Piglin snorts enviously. Yeah, can you get back down here, please? Usually the standard practice is to like dig a hole and trap them, so you can just keep chucking shit.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Give me something. What'd you give me? Nether
You
brick.
guys have a full day of work to start on. Okay, good luck. Good luck with your work day.
Yeah, mate. Thanks so much for popping in. It's really nice to see someone from the homeland. This fucking kid pig things. They're robbing me blind. These kids. I'm gonna kill your children. I'm sorry. Yep, that's what happens. Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm fine. Well, I mean, I've come out. This is what I wanted to do.
You just wanted to trade with the pigs, so I guess.
In my defense, your children robbed me. 8 arrows. So. Okay, well, I gave them money and then they just took it, which honestly, disgusting. Like, who has kids? Ew. Breeders.
I fucking start.
I'm not gonna. I'm just being a
I want to see the big pig. I've not seen one of the big pigs before.
They're nasty.
Oh, they're like proper boars.
Yeah.
They got like the flat face and everything. Ah.
And I'm going to kill it. And eat my head pig.
Look at that.
I got 2 pork chop. Whereas I'm in the nether, I feel like it should be a cooked pork chop, but okay, that's fine. Okay. Hola.
I don't think it's that hard.
Hey, you want to trade? Sorry I killed your kids.
Ah, he's like, oh, those were my neighbours. Don't like them anyway.
Oh, those kids were dicks. They were shite. What are you thinking? Oh, give me some iron nuggets.
Nugget.
Nugent nougat. Gave me a fucking stack of obsidian.
Huh?
Just gonna eat some fish because I've been killing your children. And, you know, takes it out of me.
Yeah.
What do you give me there? Gravel.
Here, I give you gold. You give me gravel. Like coal?
I think it was more blackstone or not. I don't know. Did I not even pick it up?
I just sort of...
4 ender eyes.
Oh, that's
Holy
actually
shit.
pretty. That's
3
pretty
ender
good.
pearls.
That's pretty
That's
good.
fucking great.
I think the big pig's exciting.
Not a bore at all. Oh, you cheeky shit.
I suppose we did.
Nether quartz.
We did inadvertently go on a search for a monster hog and find the monster hog.
What's that? Potion of fire resistance. Holy shit, this guy's giving me some awesome items. They think about it for a little bit. Enchanted boot? Iron boots. What's the thing? Soul speed. Dang, I'm getting spoiled by this guy. He's my sugar daddy.
Piggy.
My sugar piggy. I just love how they're like, yeah, you can have boots or whatever. Fuck off.
I feel like they're testing if it's like real gold or something like.
If it bends, it means it's real gold. Because gold is very soft. Like, he's like, oh, I have that, and I'm like, I have another one. And he's like, ooh, fucking hell, fire!
I didn't anticipate that after giving me 10, then you could possibly have one more.
Well, that's really a failing on this guy's part, really. Gravel is a very exotic. Actually, it is. Yeah, so he probably thinks it's incredible.
It's like, oh hey, have you found this like rare material from another dimension?
It's
Dirt.
called dirt. Like, thank you, Piglet. Oh, he gave me a fire charge. I still don't remember what to use this for. I missed my mouth. Mouth my size and I missed.
It almost looks like he's fucking coming for you and then you distract him.
No, he's not.
I know he's not, but like, it looks like he kind of like comes towards you sometimes.
Gave me
like
11 spectral arrows. Like, dude, how deep are those pockets? Damn, daddy. I do like how it was just a guy snorting into a microphone. It's very fun.
Because I do not want that.
I'm just gonna give him all of it because that's at the end of this, so you know.
And then you got to try and get back up to the top of that fucking tree because your portal spawned in the most annoying location possible.
That's fine. Give me soul sand. Alright. I get you, X-Cal. And plus, aesthetically, very pleasing. I always like to get like that nether rack and stuff and put it on top of like a bunch of fence posts and set it on fire so it's something I can see for ages away so I know where my home base is. Because I'm just that extra. Come on, got to do this 22 more times, honey.
Yep, this is the content that everyone's here for.
I hope so. Be awkward.
It's for pig trading. This is the pork markets that are gonna help bring Britain to the bright future post-Brexit.
Brexit's important to me.
It's important that it dies. Terror for me. That's good. What are you giving me?
Hey, I've got a load of weird shit in your pocket.
He really does. He's giving me a lot of the same stuff. Give me a few fire charges. Yeah. More ender pearls. Damn, dude. He's,
I can't remember. Do you have to use ender pearls to like create the portals to get to the
Ender
end?
dragon. Yeah.
Whatever it's fucking called.
Cool. Yeah.
Which I've never done.
I did it, but I did it with cheats on, so it was fine. More spectral arrows, huh? Like, big props to the people who do this in the Minecraft wiki, who sit there and just do this 100 times. And just write down about as on fire as Britain. Yeah, pretty much. Sure there was one behind me. Well, if another one wants to come out and give me stuff, that's fine. I'll happily do that.
I don't think you killed the rest of them.
I killed their children, it's different.
I mean, you killed them as well.
They started it.
They
They had annoying children.
That's not starting it.
Yeah, it is.
No,
That's more
I think
than
it is.
enough provocation for me. I'm sorry.
Don't.
Votes in the chat, please.
Do not think it is.
They just keep giving me fire resistant potions, which is very nice of them. And the fact that he gives me like leather, I'm like, where are you getting that from? Boops. Soul speed 3, even better. Now my feet are shiny.
Now you have glowy feet. It's just trussed up porkonomics. Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
We do live in a profoundly stupid country.
I hate it. I really do. This guy's giving me a lot of gravel.
He likes gravel.
Well, he obviously doesn't.
He's filled up his days full of gravel, you see. He didn't have any rocks today. He had to fill them up with gravel.
I'm not having this conversation with you. One, because it is so... It needs so many fucking...
Contextual, like, clues to what we're talking about.
No rocks and stuff? No. Mobius, don't do this.
Yeah, I've told the story a few times, so it's...
Get. I'm not trying to tease him. I'm just trying to... There you go.
Must stare at the gold.
Give me a lot of blackstone. So that's cool.
Can't complain. Can't complain.
What did he give me that time? Well, all my inventory is nearly full, so it's
Yeah.
going to start showing up. He's still a piggy for the block. Damn straight he is. Our piggy. And that's my last gold. So what, are you going to give me some fucking gravel for it?
It's like, to say thank you.
He gave me some more blackstone. You know what? That's fine, dude. Thank you very much for your patronage.
Okay.
Let's get back up.
And we shall wrap up.
Yes. How easy was that? So easy. Like, insultingly easy. I'm just so good at Minecraft, but don't ever ask me to do this again.
I mean, that was to say, yeah, just get you didn't get to the nether quite Yeah, I just kind of went.
Guess I'm like the best Minecraft player in the world or something?
And yet still your house never advanced beyond dirt.
It goes to show, it's not where you come from, it's who you know.
And who you knew was a pigman.
Who I knew was a pigman.
You knew some other pigmen, but things happened to them that we don't talk about.
Oh yeah, they happily let me kill their children.
They
pretty
did not.
Awesome. It was
That is
awesome.
not what happened.
My empire of dirt. Yeah, that's okay. Save and quit to tittle.
Yeah. Well, there we go. We did the thing.
Yeah,
And by we, I mean you.
Pedro helped. My little Captain Capitalism here. Now I can show everyone his nose and see how screen accurate his nose is.
Yeah, I
Look at that fucking nose. It's beautiful. I like big noses. Don't I, honey?
It has been noted.
I like your nose. It's nice. It's the first thing I noticed about you.
I mean, it's the first thing a lot of people notice about me, in fairness.
You're like a borzoi.
Because it comes in first, you see.
Oh my god. Life is good, but it could be better. Yes, exactly. Wibzoi.
Yeah.
That's your persona now. You're a borzoi.
Do you want to raid anyone, or...?
Yeah, I probably could. I just need to find someone to raid. Hi everyone, Snipe here. Just Oh, Casey Explosion is
Yep, can raid Casey.
yeah, let's
I'm okay
raid
with that.
Casey. Go say hello to Casey Explosion.
She is
Yes.
playing Dread Templar, a game I am not familiar with.
No, I'm not either, but she is super cool.
Turn that volume off.
I want to hear what she's saying.
Yeah, but everyone can hear it.
You're right. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. And go say hi to Casey and tell her she's awesome.
Yeah, hit it now, because it takes a while. Because then you don't have the awkward thing of waiting.
Oh, I'm always going to do
Yeah.
that. It's fine. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. It's been really nice. And yeah, take care of yourselves and bye.
Bye. Hit that.